care. I don't care. I have no sympathy. Don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm sorry.
Well, hello.
What's going on?
Gentlemen.
Chug's on mute.
Scholars. Chug's on mute. You're still on mute.
It always does that. It always leaves me on mute every time.
You know,
I don't understand.
We're still getting used to the whole virtual world thing. It's fine. We're all getting used to it.
Stuff. It's like perfectly rational, but it's not. I don't understand. And we are wearing pink. I just wish Taylor was a cool cat and had something pink to go with. But whatever. Not everybody's perfect.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
It's fair.
But I mean, at least you put out like useful information from time to time, whereas Plunge and I just sort of, we just kind of talk. So on that note, Taylor, you had an article today, didn't you?
You want to talk about it?
I did.
You want to talk about it?
We can talk about it. I think it's kind of stupid, the whole thing. I don't know.
Brief, just a brief kind of give the spiel for anybody who may not have seen it or read it. I'm sure everybody in here probably did. But if you were under a rock, had a bunch of meetings in your real life, what did you really hit on? I'll let you take the floor on that.
Yeah. So the short of it is, Top Shot Collector, who's also a volunteer mod, won one of the 8 spots to go to Phoenix, which is dope. And then also hit on one of the rare packs last night or yesterday afternoon, pulled the number 1 CP3, and then all of Twitter erupted into like, this is rigged. This is the last straw. I'm quitting Top Shot. And it just started getting completely out of hand. Like there was a Reddit thread that was just absolutely like cancerous to even look at.
I stayed away. I didn't even bother to look at it.
Oh, you got to read it.
It's brutal. Really? I mean, it's like to the point where, so I feel bad for like a lot of the people that are mods in general, because a lot of them are like on Twitter and in Reddit as well, like sort of trying to answer and like actually correct people that are just flat out wrong. And it's like someone going into a QAnon Reddit or like the real Donald Trump and like trying to be like, like vaccines don't cause autism. Like that's essentially the dynamic that's happening.
Tin Hat City, like just Tin Hat City.
Wild. And it's all of the, I'll let you continue, but it's hilarious. And I can't stop poking. I can't, but I know that it's totally useless because no one listens to reason, but I appreciate that you actually put time and effort into something that so many people will just categorically dismiss.
Yeah, it blew my mind. And part of me was, I was seeing comments, people saying like, this is a 1 in a billion chance. Like there's no way this could happen. And it's like, okay, we can do some math. It's not too crazy. Also, someone having a high collector score is like pretty correlated with winning tickets to the game. They had a lot of entries into that raffle.
More entries, yeah.
And also having a high collector score gets you in the priority queue, so you have a better chance of getting a pack. So like even treating them as completely independent events, some of the qualifiers for all of them, you can do all the math. I fucked up some of the math and I got absolutely roasted because I,
all credibility.
All credibility out the window because I said it was a 33% chance instead of a 31% chance. So clearly I don't know what I'm doing. I had like keyboard statistics wars with people all morning long on Twitter. The short of it is,
you were wrong, but you weren't wrong by that much. You were wrong by the way that you got there, but it was still the same output.
Yeah,
and then you corrected it.
Honestly, I got lucky that I was not that wrong. Kind of fucked up, but regardless, it was like a 1 in 160 something thousand chance of happening, which I'm not going to argue is very unlikely. I don't know how else to describe it. Very unlikely.
Right.
But like, do we storm the California lottery building every time someone wins the lottery. Like,
I was going to say, you broke down like what were some of the you broke down like winning the lottery, significantly longer odds. What was the other thing you had in there that had
pocket aces twice in a row?
Yeah. Like significantly longer odds.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not pocket aces. That one's much better chance. This is getting
okay. Never mind. My bad.
These 2 cards here in 2 hands in a row.
Oh, okay.
Pretty unlikely, but still, it's like if I told you that happened to me, you wouldn't be like, "Let me see the deck."
Right.
This whole thing's fucking rigged.
Were you $100 handshaking the dealer on that one? You know.
Yeah, and I think to round it out, the part that like for me is I talked to Andrew, the guy who all this happened to, who I can't imagine had like the best day of one of the best days of his life. And
I would have
then
turned off Twitter. I would have just like walked away.
Yeah, I would have thrown the phone.
And then
out.
he had what he thought was probably the even like second best day of his life, pulling that moment. And then the whole thing blows up, and now it's like he's afraid to do stuff. I talked to him, and he's like, "I'm not doing the showcase quest because I am afraid that I'm going to win." And I'm like, that is so beyond fucked up that you now feel like you can't do anything because everyone's going to get the pitchforks. And like we talk about all these other NFT projects, and the main value prop is like the community. And maybe the community, when something like this happens, should be like, "Hey, that's fucking awesome." When someone asks me like, "What is Top Shot?" I can now tell them like, "Hey, this person got really lucky and got tickets to go to Game 5 of the finals. Isn't that cool that I'm part of this community that has stuff like that happen?" Versus like kind of acting like children, being like, "Someone else got really lucky. They must be cheating. It can't happen."
I think part of that salt, honestly, has to do, unfortunately, with, bag holding in general. Like you're just pissed and you just think everything's gone against you, and then you see somebody who may actually like coincidentally be in the black, like maybe they're like a super early collector or something, or for whatever reason, like they're okay, they're not in as bad a position, and so you may feel like it's bullshit that they got a cherry on top. Like where's my cherry on top? You know what I mean? Like I think that sort of plays into that, unfortunately. Whereas like with these new NFTs, like these new projects, like nobody's really gotten blown up on anything individually, or at least like not to the degree that maybe Top Shot was. Point
There's
being,
going to be a lot of people that get
of course, there's going to be somebody who mints 20 of something at 0.08 ETH, and like it's literally garbage. Like it's going to happen eventually, and it may have already happened. We just don't know about which project it is. But the general reaction, though, since it's still new and there's honeymoon phases with these projects, is like if somebody hits on like some super ultra rare NFT or wins a giveaway or something of something really coveted, like the general reaction is usually people are happy for the other person, you're stoked or whatever. Whereas in this, it's just a little different.
Yeah.
So I have a couple thoughts on this that stem a little bit back to the conversation that I had with MBL and Pete last week on Club Top Shot when I was in the hotel room in Macon, Georgia. I think community is fine when you're 5,000 people. Community doesn't exist because we're 500,000 or 300,000 or whatever the actual number is.
It's a city now. It ain't a village.
Yeah. It's not a village. And as a result, I think there are mechanisms and like vestiges of what was comfortable and helpful and valuable when building that community from July, August, September of last year into even February that are still there that don't do Top Shot any favors. So the fact that, I think Andrew's like Discord handle is Null77. So if you're in the Top Shot, he's in there all the time, and he is a volunteer. And yes, like some of the mods have gotten like packs as like a thank you to doing for like basically being the public punching bag of Top Shot without pay for months and months and months. I think LG's talked about that before. And I know that MBL has as well. Like, there are people in there that aren't getting paid. They don't get a paycheck from Dapper, that like they got kicked a pack for doing a service in the same way that I got kicked a pack for like tweeting about the like playoff pack drops. Right. Yeah. And I think when you get to the point, and I actually agree with this, and that some of the concern from people in general is that like it stinks because the optics are shitty. Like just because the optics are shitty doesn't mean it's unfair. And I think that that's where the disconnect is happening, is that like you can believe that the optics look bad on the surface or might, you know, at least invite like additional scrutiny, but it doesn't mean it's not fair. And I think if I was to counsel Top Shot, if Jacob was here or Rohan was here or Alan was here, I would say disband the Discord, like cut it out. Like you don't need it. You don't need event channel. You don't need general, like you give yourself mechanisms to give people help and give yourself mechanisms to reward people in particular groups, whether it's, you know, hey, it's the 100 Club or what they had before, or the 9 Lives Lounge or whatever, right? There's things that you can do, but there's no reason to have 100,000 person Discord to discuss Top Shot. It's useless.
Yeah.
And we're at the point now where, in the same way that some of the like DFS style like controversies got brought up of like an employee winning a big Millie Maker or something like that, like you don't need to invite any of that. And frankly, some of those people that are super fans, super collectors that were like happy and willing to do that stuff early on, they want to be able to benefit from their involvement in Top Shot and their account values and all of these different things. And like, you're doing them a disservice by putting them in a position to be like the membrane between the vitriol and the community and the Top Shot team. So pay people to do it, or and tell them they can't collect anymore, like El Dumbo and Jacob, or get rid of it entirely. And I think that's probably where they need to be, at least in a more specific circumstance. But you know, I certainly don't think he's having a good. He had a great day and a second great day, but like for everybody out there that's just shitting on this guy, like stop it.
Yeah,
just
it's ridiculous.
Stop being an asshole and cut it out.
One thing that I wouldn't mind, I think in general, the way that it's currently constituted should be essentially discontinued. However, I do think that encouraging kind of like factions and tribes, so to say, would work. Like honestly, blow up general, create team pages where based on whatever team you've indicated as your favorite, you have access to that channel or whatever. And like you have team channels or something where it like you break it up a little bit to where there's common ground for people. And the common ground isn't simply like, in every kind of thing like this, there's a couple winners, a lot of losers. People are going to lose out on stuff more than they're going to win out on stuff in here. And if you just have this catch-all channel, it just becomes one big vent channel essentially, which it's just people, you know, putting on air whatever's bugging them at the time. Whereas if you break it up into little groups where there is common ground, I think you find that it's much more generous, much more inviting, much more constructive. I mean, that perfect example is our Cool Cats Discord. You know, it's what, 1,000 people, and it's a lot of people kind of rowing in the same direction. Like, yeah, there's been beef on some of the channels in there in the past, but ultimately you kind of shake hands, dap up, and you move on. You kind of realize like, hey, we're all in this, we all like got here the same way, kind of like, let's like take a step back and not just be pissed off all the time. And so with Top Shot, you know, I think it'd be wise for them to kind of embrace the factionalization or fractionalization, whatever you want to call it, like creating factions, you know what I mean? Like embrace that. And if they want to facilitate it themselves, that's great. Or if they want to, you know, just literally say Discord's going away, we're only going to have, you know, basically it's going to basically operate as like a customer service arm, and that's it, you know, like literally that's it. You know, you log a ticket or something or whatever in there and it's handled. But I think doing like team channels or 1,000 Club maybe instead of 100 Club, or, you know,
just be a bunch
like
of
people, be like Andy and Emmanuel, and
it's going to be all the OGs just talking to each other, and they're already in their separate Discords. Because
if you want to if you want to bring in like people that actually are just your casual NBA fan who's not into NFTs or crypto quite yet, like don't make them go to Discord, right? Like it was a stretch for, I had never used Discord before Top Shot.
Neither did I.
And like it was a stretch for me, and that's someone who tries out new software all the time. Like if you want your casual NBA fan to get involved and get plugged in, like telling them, oh, you want to hear latest announcements, go to Discord, like that's just not gonna fly.
Yeah, and I think the thing, it's interesting that like, so gamers and people that are on Twitch all the time, like Discord's very popular and it's part of the kind of cultural norm, right? It just is, in the same way that like Reddit is, there's a pocket of people that like, that's all they do is Reddit and the subreddits and the communities that they've built in there. And there are some people that just like never see it. But I think, Caruso, you're dead on with this, is that like, as the space in NFTs has built over the last 4 years, Discords are like how projects get off the ground and how they rally and how they create community and all of these different things. Because so few of us are like wired into like just checking a website every day. But I agree with you now. Like it's if they need to push announcements, it needs to be via email. Like they shouldn't have to push it out 7 different channels.
Yeah, email and Twitter. I mean, that's it. Email and Twitter.
Yeah. So, and I'm also in the Twitch chat over here. There's been a ton of people that have subscribed. Much appreciated. Gunsmooth. See that you just subscribed. Roto, awesome. Easy Name X. Pinballer gifted a bunch of subs. Snooze, thanks again for subbing. It's awesome to see like all of the sub badges. I don't think he's in here, but it's been a long time. So there's a guy named Denim Chicken who's a buddy of mine from high school that did all the sub badges for us. And if you can't tell what they are actually the plunger logo, this thing up in the top right, but with the pack colors of like existing packs. So like the pink and blue one was like Rising Stars, and the green one, if you were here way back in like February or March, there was like the first reservation pack was that green color, that green sort of like lightning color. And now mine, like if you've been here 3 months, you get the one that looks like the MGLE badge. So big ups to everybody that is subscribing. It's cool to see all those logos in there. I do want to say we're going to do some giveaways tonight. We've got a bunch of different stuff to give away: NFTs, Top Shot moments, and here a bunch of different stuff. I legally cannot make it subscriber only, legally, but I have Nightbot, and Nightbot can make it significantly better. Yeah, I can increase your chances significantly if you're subscribed. And for anybody that's new here or doesn't know, I split the profits from the Twitch stream 4 ways, with Taylor, Chugs, and Greg. Even if they don't come on stream the entire month, I still send it. Like it's too hard to sort of prorate everybody, but that's what we started out with. It keeps me honest, keeps me like all of us together working on this together. So big ups. That's everything that's sent in via that is, filtered through Twitch, and then I send out. I think I get our payout today or tomorrow. It's the 15th of the month. I'm not sure how much we made last month, but anyway, so it's nice. We also all have, I don't know if you knew that, we also all have now like buy me coffee sites. And Taylor's
you get me bourbon for me.
I feel like
I'm way in the lead right now.
Yeah, you're way in the lead.
If this is a race.
I think so.
Yeah, whoever is out there. I made an anonymous benefactor joke to Taylor, and I said it's Great Expectations, and he had no idea what the reference was. I was like, "You're Pip from Great Expectations." He's like, "I don't know what that means." And I feel like everybody read Great Expectations freshman year of high school.
I had to Google it.
Yeah. Anyway, so Lorax, I see you in here. You can't rank in here. Seeing you for the first time on this First Mint stream was glorious. How much am I making? T-Wolves, we need transparency. How much are you making on the stream? How much have I sent you guys? I don't know. Like
total?
Yeah.
Maybe total. Maybe $200. I
was gonna say 250
since we started. Maybe.
Yeah, it's been like I think there was one big month because we had that one like massive giveaway stream, and I think that month we made like $800 or something like that I split, and I sent 165 one month, and then last month I think I only sent like 65 or something like that.
Yeah. Is there a contract? Dream Shaker asked, and I'll say Plunge's word is the contract or our
so far
agreement. We all cut our fingers and like dripped blood on our keyboard, so we're all blood brothers on that. So that's good.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
We also all have packs, right?
I do not.
Not to twist the knife. Oh, you didn't get one?
Yeah, I didn't get
sorry,
one.
Man.
I did.
But you got the MGLE and the Hollow already, so you made good on the NLL bonus.
Yeah,
for sure.
and I may have talked about this last week. because it ended right around then, but we finished the Embiid Hollow because I cracked the Booker, and then like everybody in the nylon, like there was a group of us that came together as like a challenge team, and we had enough time to do it because everybody was able to gift their moments.
Very cool how that came together, by the way.
Yeah, it is. It's really crappy with the end of, the conference finals ones though, because the timer on the challenge is so close to the pack drop that you can't do it. So I think they're trying to figure out a way to like creatively have a central person buy the moments from everyone like at just above the price,
right,
and then like save the dapper money, and then like they'll buy back the moments when it becomes time. So I'm not about to outlay like hundreds of dollars in dapper to do that, but I know that some people are, and some people have the capability to do that. So kind of creative ways to do that. That's my biggest gripe about Top Shot right now, is that like we've been here for 6 months, we're KYC'd, we're not multi-accounting. Like, give me the capability to gift people immediately. Because I want to do this stuff. That was like the best part of early Top Shot, like early to me Top Shot, was like working with all of my friends on different stuff. Not because we were multi-accounting, but like it's fun to collect together.
Yeah, team up. Yeah.
It's
and
fun.
if you've like you said, if you've already been KYC'd, or you're like you've kind of established a track record of activity or purchases or net spend or whatever, I think the gifting time limits should be either lifted entirely or like significantly shortened, like 24 hours or something or whatever. That's probably be in the cards down the road. I can't imagine they're going to keep it 7 full days, even for like kind of the most vetted, sort of cleared collectors, in perpetuity. So cool. But we've got packs. We got a lot of packs, right?
I think there's like 6 or 8 somewhere in there. Yeah, I think we've got Skank Ditto and David, and I think Dream Shaker is going to hop in later. Caruso's got one.
Got young Brando's another guy.
So there's like 7 or 8 folks. So I think we should just get to cracking. And I'm not sure if LG is going to join us. I think he was planning to at some point later on to talk about the First Mint NFT and all of that for anybody that didn't see his stream and whatnot. But if he comes, great. If not, then that's cool too. He's been crazy busy.
He's had a busy week. He's had a busy week,
which is awesome. So big ups to him for executing on that. I do want to talk a little bit later on about other NFT projects that are out there, because there's a lot and it's kind of crazy. But we should probably crack packs. Do you want to do one of your guys first, or do you want to bring someone on and do theirs first? You guys want to like clean up?
I haven't had a non-common ever yet, so I'd like to hold off a little bit. That's okay.
Cool. So Skank or David, do you want to go first, or Taylor, do you want to go first?
Let's let one of the guests go first.
Yeah. All right, Skank, I'm going to bring you up first because you came into the stream earliest. So longtime friend of the program. We're going to bring in Skank Ditto. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
And remind everyone who you are in a like. What is your Top Shot fame at this point? You are known as the
Master LaMelo #1 cool cat. So I guess that make me the #1 cool cat. No,
you're the master cool cat.
I actually want to give a shout out to Taylor. I didn't realize last time I was on the show you wrote like some really good articles and stuff, and I've been like following your stuff. So
thanks, man.
Even the article today was really good. So thank you for cracking down the numbers, proving points of it's always good. Facts are in numbers. So thanks for doing that.
I appreciate
alternative facts.
Right. We don't tell these stories. We tell our story, right, Taylor?
Yeah. Push the narrative.
Yeah, right.
Did you get the #1 Halliburton too?
Who, me?
Skank, have you pulled a #1 Hallie as well, or no?
No, the only #1 I pulled was the LaMelo.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice.
I was about to say I need content for next week. So
yeah. Coincidence?
That's awesome.
Tune in next week.
No, not related to anybody in Top Shot. Don't know anybody. So.
No, you don't have any friends in Top Shot.
I just follow my Twitter.
Yeah, lawyer up. T-Wolf says. All right, man. All right, you want to share screen? Click that share audio button when it comes up.
You are not going to believe. I did Bones and Bananas. Not to get too off track. It's a free mint or whatever. Mint.
What's the website?
Dude, the one that I pulled. Let me see. It is literally bonesandbananas.com. I don't know how many are left. When I had minted, there was like plenty to go. you've shared your Chrome tab instead of like your whole.
Oh, no, it's fine. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
Oh,
And it does look like you
All
got
right.
audio. So we're
Audio. Yeah, only 1,800 of the bones of man. I'll show you later. It's pretty ridiculous.
it's
I'll warm that
one
up.
rare moment, 3 playoff moments, and 2 base moments, right?
Here we go.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool.
You can click
hear the
your
music.
go ahead and click your sound. Let's make sure let's see if it's way too loud, we won't do it. But I want to hear.
Oh,
what
you do
the,
want to hear? Okay.
Yeah, let's hear what it sounds like.
All right. Let's see.
Chill.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, well,
Not too loud, not too aggressive. All right. Oh, Cam Reddish.
All right, Cam Reddish playoff moment. Yeah, I
Can't
haven't
play
seen any
basketball,
of these
but that's
moments.
okay.
Let's watch him. All right,
not bad.
that was that one. Was that one game that he just went
Corner
off
three.
and he hit like every 3 and
That was the MLK jerseys.
Might have been.
I dig those black and gold jerseys
yeah,
so much.
Ken Smith, he went nuts that game. I think he had
Yeah,
like
little
a
Dame.
bunch of points. So, do you think Dame's going anywhere? Do we give credence to that?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I think he stays.
Dame
Probably
Dollar.
stays.
I hope he stays. I
I
feel
think
like
he stays.
they
I think
need
he
to
does.
they need to get him somebody else though.
Yeah, he needs some
I
help.
like McCollum, but they need more help.
Another so far 2 commons, at least good, kind of
Yeah.
like all timer type dudes.
Yeah, I like that play too.
Brody.
Yeah, he's so
Reaching
good at
back.
basketball. He's so athletic. It's wild. I think
I like
Russell
that.
Westbrook would be the best volleyball player in the history of volleyball.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd be good.
Kemba.
Kemba. And talk about a dude who like
Man.
yeah, I like the beat. This dude though, just his whole Boston stint just hasn't he just hasn't been right the whole time he's been
Yeah.
there, I feel like.
I feel like he hasn't been right since 2014 UConn.
Yeah. He had that 1 year. He had that 1 year before he went to Boston. But
Okay.
okay, what do we got here?
Marcus?
A little Marcus Morris. All right, a little Morris twin.
Marcus Morris Sr., I think his name is, yeah.
Yeah, unless Markeith is senior. I guess he's senior because he's like 17 minutes older than his brother or some crap. Isn't that what? That's the
I think
reason?
he has a son who's
No.
named Marcus Morris Jr.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
I just thought it was
Here
like
we go.
I thought it was some like fake senior thing that they did.
All right, here we go. Let's
All right,
crack
what we
this
got?
bad
What we
boy.
got?
Oh,
Oh, we
Oh.
getting the Giannis.
Hey.
Nice, dude.
Well done. Well done.
So I'm gonna pull up add more funds. This was going for like 350, 370 today. So that's a 5x. Nice pack, buddy.
nice
Nice.
W. Nice W.
Yeah, that was a good.
So we're gonna rate this fucker for sure, right?
So
Oh yeah.
dude, that pack was kind of fire. Like other
That
than
was
Marcus
great.
Morris, like you got essentially like 5 stars, right? Like I guess no, maybe not.
It was a pretty solid
Damon-
pack. I mean, no
Yeah.
notable serial. You got some pretty good players. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, honestly, all 3 of your playoff moments are like whatever. But your rare was, I mean, one of the best players you could pull from it. I mean, one of 2 of the best players you could pull from it.
Yeah, that's
him or
what I actually
Paul.
wanted, so I was happy.
Yeah, man.
So here's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
here's
pretty
the
good
and then
pack.
there were
Thank you.
4.
Thank you, Top Shot.
Yeah. So here's the add more funds, and then there were 4 set. So here's all the 10 moments, ranked from highest to lowest. So basically, like your poll could be 100 or it could be 400 and somewhere in between. But Giannis is 355, which is nice. I think Booker and Paul are getting the bump from the like championship moment thing, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me why a Giannis that would get a final, like if they won, like why that. And this is part of the challenge right now too. Like I feel like I know Giannis fatigue is real on Top Shot though. So, but that means that's awesome.
I think it could be also people want to get those for the challenge for the Aiton, the Valley Oop. I think people are going to really want that moment. And those are going to be required, right?
It's a good point. It's a good point. Yeah, so they're
You know
sort
what
of
I
like
can't
Where it goes
preemptively
up if they
striking.
win.
You know what I can't
Oh
wait
yeah,
for?
I think so. Well,
Do you think
it depends on when the challenge ends, and I don't know. The timing of it's going to be very curious, right? So if they win, there's going to be like, okay, they get the championship, whatever applied, which there's not that many moments on Top Shot that are going to have that. It's going to be like the rarest badge, right? Because of the way that there's only 3 moments from the run it back set that'll get it for the Spurs. There's how many moments from the Lakers last year? Like a handful, and most of them are LeBron anyway, and like a handful of other guys.
Anthony
but
Davis.
Yeah, AD, and I think there's like 1 or 2 more that you get from Series 1. But that it's going to be how many Suns there are. 8 Suns or however many this year, or 10 of them. But I think that but it's going to be timing wise weird because they win and then like off season. So like. There's going to be this interesting dynamic there. But I think if I was you and you weren't planning to do the challenge, which right now, if you have the Giannis, it's only going to cost quote unquote, going to cost you $225 plus $150. So that's, almost $400 plus $200. So like $600 because you cracked the Giannis. So like if you want to get, is it the Middleton?
Free roll at
Middleton. Yeah.
At Middleton. Yeah. For $600. I mean, that's a heavy even then. But
would you sell the Hilo Levine to do that challenge?
I don't know.
A Hilo Levine?
No.
Probably not. Well,
I don't think of Middleton. I don't know.
People just don't like people don't like Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton's he's such an Eeyore.
And the count won't be particular. I mean, it'll be a couple hundred, right? Wouldn't you guys figure? I mean, it's out of 750, right? The rares that you would need for it.
Yeah,
probably like 250, 300.
Yeah, a couple hundred people. So you got a hollow. So do we want to rank this fucker?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna. Shit, Skank, can you? What'd you get? I forget.
Let me see.
Kemba, Marcus Morris, Cam Reddish, Giannis, Dame, and Russell Westbrook.
Okay. You want to go first, Chugs?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to say, Giannis carries the pack by a country mile. I'm going to give it like a 6-6.
Oh.
I mean, without Giannis, I don't want to say, that's pretty much a booty pack without Giannis, in my opinion.
Definitely, totally.
Yeah, but it's Giannis.
I'm going 6-6. Well, yeah, I know. So, I'll put 6-6. Maybe that's aggressive.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Taylor?
I'm going 8-2 just because me holding a pack, I really want a Giannis. Maybe that's clouding my judgment, but can't knock pulling a Giannis.
Yeah, I'm with a handful of these other folks that are sort of in that 7.5 to 7.9 range. We'll split the difference. BGC, I'll say it's 7.7. I think it's in the top quartile of packs you could pull here, at least in terms of the rare, which I like. So, and a couple of those moments are cool too. The Cam Reddish moment's good, and the Brody moment's good. So, I would be very happy if I got that pack. $79 for if you wanted to sell that Giannis right now for $350, you could and make your 5x and be done with it.
Yeah, and actually, I got the person who I wanted, so I can't be any more happier.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Got the
all right,
big
Skank.
one.
Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Guys, always a pleasure.
Peace out,
Keep
homie.
doing the good work.
We'll try. All right, man. I do that all the time. I cut people off.
Clip everyone.
Yeah. So we got who do we have in? I see Dream Shaker just showed up.
David is here next. Go ahead.
Okay, we could. Well, I was going to say Dream Shaker. I don't know if he has any other obligations, but he asked me in Discord separately if he could go after the next guy. But we can go in order.
David, are you cool to wait a minute or until next? Can you give me a thumbs up in the green room if you're good with that? All right, sweet.
Totally cool. So let's bring on Dream Shaker.
Dream Shaker, you're up next, buddy. How's it going, man?
All right, totally cool. So let's bring on Dream Shaker.
Oh shit! What up? My bad. I was gonna say let him on first. I had nothing I was doing, just trying to hype the crowd up a bit. Oh shit, cool. Let me turn this off.
Yeah, if you got the Twitch stream on separately, cut it. You'll be
cool,
good.
Man. Well, hey, it's good to see you in person, or at least like in live.
Wait a second, I actually can't hear you right now on my end.
Okay.
Hold on. I think it's because I had this up. 1 second.
Why don't we go to David and we'll come back to you?
I can't hear you for whatever reason on my end over here.
Okay. We're gonna cut to David and we'll bring you back in.
Yeah.
The silent boot.
Yeah, the silent boot.
Look at that. Whoa.
Am I going to be
Best
the
map.
only one without a Cool
Arcade
Cats jersey on the
flex.
whole stream?
Yes.
Probably.
It's very likely possible.
What an epic pinball flex. I mean,
Holy cow.
that
a
is
green
awesome.
screen?
No.
Dude, that is his. That is his man cave or something, whatever it is.
You're
Awesome.
muted or we can't hear your audio either.
Yeah.
That on purpose. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm pinballer in the Nine Lives Lounge. That's the Discord I use. So I used to stream pinball here on Twitch, but I haven't done it in a while. But yeah, dude, I really dig pinball. I got the Judge Dredd, the Johnny Mnemonic, the Whirlwind by Pat Lawler, and a 1980s Bally Mystic.
Do you play Pinball Wizard while you play pinball? Like
No, man, and that's like everybody asks that, but no, I just I mean I respect the song, but yeah, us pinball people, it's like okay, we've heard that about a million times.
No. How many? So random question. Then you've got I see 4. Do you have more? And how many?
I've got one more I'm working on in this other room. It's a Starship Troopers.
So do you buy like junked ones and fix them up and then sell them, or are you just collect, or what's the story? I'm fascinated right now.
Okay. Yeah. So it's interesting. The Johnny Mnemonic was my first, and I'll say I'm not like it wasn't
Reeves
junked.
Fan?
What's that?
Big Keanu Reeves fan.
Of course. I mean, who isn't? I mean, I don't know. I think everybody likes Keanu, but I got it because it was a good deal. It was the first one I found. It just happened to be in my city, and it was routed, which means it was out in bars and stuff. So it worked, of course, but it needed a lot of love. So it was the first one. It took me about a year to break completely down. A lot of, oh gosh, I screwed it up. I need to break it back down again and put this one screw in. So it was trial by fire. But then like the Judge Dredd, that was just the nice thing about the pinball community is there's a lot of groups on Facebook, and so it's a good way to really trade among collectors, not have to worry about going through a retailer. So the Judge Dredd you see there, that was a local guy. He gave me a great deal, and he shopped it right before he sold it to me. The Whirlwind was like had just been shot by a tech I knew, and they were moving and they had to get rid of it, so I got a great deal on that. And then the Mystic was, I used to here in Columbia, we used to have a pinball club where a bunch of us collectors put it in one space, right? And when that kind of had to disband due to the rent rising astronomically, I ended up buying a Mystic off a guy who didn't have a place to put it. So that's the story there.
So 2 questions again. Sorry, I'm fascinated right now.
No, that's cool, man.
How many have you bought and sold like in your pinball career?
So that's an excellent question. So that's the thing is the 5 I have are the 5 I've purchased, and I've yet to sell one.
Okay. Well, I feel like it'd be hard. I mean, it's got to be hard to move that shit, right? Like even if you really wanted to get rid of it, I mean, you're pretty much keeping it local, right? Like pretty close.
It depends. Like the Whirlwind, that's a real popular one, right? And the thing to understand is like that one was manufactured early 1990s. They're not making any more of those, right? And it's really popular. So like I got this for $1,800. I don't think you could, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago. You'll be hard pressed to find one under $4,000 now. And I'm not selling one because it's that fun. I mean, it's literally one of the most fun pinballs in existence.
Oh yeah! You see the question. I don't know if you see the question here. We got what's the hardest pinball machine, and what is your high score? The high score question, maybe like give us a number. I'd believe anything you told me. You'd be like,
well, I mean, see, the thing to understand it's relative to the game, right? So like Mystic, if you get up to 1 million, and that's rolling the score counter, well, dang, you had a good game. Now Johnny Mnemonic is like a score in the billions, and that was kind of when pinball was dying. So one of their ideas was, let's just jack the scores up on everything, right? So I mean, one shot is worth like 1 million points. So it's all relative to the game rules. Hardest game out there, man, that's a subjective question because there's so many different types, and it's again, that's relative. So that's the nice thing about pinball, man, is that it's a lot of choice, a lot of styles, and you kind of pick what you like. Because I mean, if you're really interested in pinball, the largest pinball forum community is pinside.com, and there's like a thread for there's a sub thread for every pinball machine. like if you're an owner of it, so you've got problems or just want to. And so I mean, it's just you can see people arguing. Yeah, I hate this machine. No, I love this machine. It's a real subjective thing.
So I could only assume that you are like fucking amazing at like all parlor games and stuff now. Like you're a billiards shark. You're good at ping pong.
No,
you're good at bowling.
No,
like really, you're just straight pinball monster.
All right, so I had a pinball table when my rec room when I was a kid, but I haven't played in a while. Pinball is the only thing I played on, and I can play pool, but I wouldn't play for money. I mean, I'm not good. So I just pinball is the thing, and it's got a real lively scene here in Columbia, and it's had a real resurgence. Like I don't know if you've been following, but like it pretty much died out down to one manufacturer, and the last 5 years it's just been blowing up. Which is i.e. the prices on them going up because everybody's got that nostalgia factor. They want that the arcade in their house, and now there's like all these new pinball companies popping up. Jersey Jack is the big one, Spooky. And there's like 3 or 4 that have just come up in the last year or two, and that are actually, putting machines out. There's one out, and this is one like my Grail. And look this one up, y'all. It's a company out in Holland. They made a Big Lebowski pinball machine, and it is freaking epic, dude. It is so epic.
That's good.
I have to say, I was not expecting like a lecture on pinball. I'm here for it.
Hey,
so am I.
The chat is here for it.
We all have different interests, and happy to share because it's kind of a sub niche kind of thing, and happy to share and happy to share. And just
so can I ask like that you come back at some point when we have a slow week in the off season and we stream pinball?
Yeah, dude, I'm down for it. I
want to do an NFT where it's just fucking pinballs. Okay, that's probably jumping the shark. Put a little eyeballs and a face and hands.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if pinball manufacturers start doing something with it because just NFTs are on fire. Right
what won't work? We need to test this market, see what will break it. Pinballs.
I agree.
Yeah, what's gonna break it? I don't know if it's
pinball.
So I'm all about this. So where you said you're in Columbia,
South Carolina.
Okay, so if anybody's in South Carolina and wants to play pinball, it's your guy. That's dope, dude. If I ever end up down there, I'll give you a shout.
Cool, man.
You got pack or packs to crack, correct?
Yeah, guys. So I actually, all right. So this is just, I think Chug said the same thing. This is my first rare. Finally got a rare. So excited to be sharing it with you guys here tonight. And then believe it or not, this is my 3rd showcase win. I won 2 back-to-back on the 100, 1 out of 100. And then it's been kind of a dry spell, but I keep playing. It's fun.
Don't tell anybody that; they're gonna get mad.
I know. Well, that's what. And that's the thing. I'm glad I was on this show, so I was so glad that Taylor, wrote that article because I mean, what brought me to the Reddit thing was Osimo, and he made the kind of the same comment. He's like, they would really have to rig this to stop people getting upset. So I went in there and I saw iRacer and they're kind of trying to defend himself and people were just being so rude and hostile and I was just like, and so I tried to explain it and say, guys, I know this is not the same level of luck, but you have to admit me winning back-to-back playoff quests when it was only 100 winners each time, that's a pretty low probability. And I mean, I'm a 9 Live Lounge member, but I'm not a ding-a-ling or anything, so it's like good things can happen to the normal people too, and you just don't be salty. Good grief.
Seriously.
I'm glad that guy won, man. I'm happy for him.
Me too. Yeah. He's been like wearing paintballs to the face for like months. Like
he shut some people up though with that tweet where he basically said, "You prove that this is bullshit, and I'll give away my account." I mean,
I love that.
We put it out there.
That was boss right there, man.
That was baller.
Just put it out there, man.
Someone in the Discord was like, well, technically he was favored because like the way that he phrased it was like that if I was given more of a chance
advantage or
like an advantage. He's like, well, technically he was given an advantage because he got more
introduced into the raffle.
It's like,
out of here.
The fucking rules.
Come on. Anyway, so let's crack this back. Let's rip some packs.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat that's like LG. Yeah, I threw him on screen for a minute. I don't think he was paying attention, but he's here, so we'll bring him in a little bit. But until we do that, David, you don't have your audio shared, but I don't know that I care a whole hell of a lot.
Okay.
So let me remove it from. I'm gonna remove it from the studio. Oh crap!
You booted him. He gone.
He's gone.
He gone. Hold on.
Bring him back. Bring him back.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to do that. Whoops. LG, entertain the people while.
Yo.
What's up? What's up?
Sorry,
Hey,
David.
okay.
I didn't mean to do that to you.
I knew it was a mistake.
All right. So LG, we're in the middle of cracking packs. We just got about a 10-minute spiel and history of pinball, which fascinating. Are you a big pinball guy, LG?
This guy, David, sold me when he said he had a Johnny Mnemonic pinball machine.
Boom.
And that I was just like, bro, like I have
all the
thought of
questions.
Johnny Mnemonic
Have all the
whenever it
questions.
came out. And I was like, that is like a true Keanu Reeves movie. It's Johnny Mnemonic. It's like right at the intersection of all the stuff he used to do. It's still does,
Pre-Matrix. Yeah.
But I'm not against pinball, but I wouldn't say that I'm a huge pinball guy. I don't think that'd be accurate.
Fair enough. All right, David, which one are we going to do first? Do you think we should do the playoff pack or should we do the and then there were 4?
I mean, I think we should start with the playoff pack first.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go.
Which one? You want with the chat pick or
go left? There you go.
Hang on, guys. Let me the sound coming through. I can't hear you guys. Can y'all still hear me now?
Yeah,
okay,
I don't think
cool.
we can hear your sound, so that's
I couldn't hear. Yeah, I couldn't hear yours.
Okay,
another classic.
The music was just blasting. I couldn't hear myself talking anymore. So I was like, I just need to pause that. All right. Did the chat have a pick or the order? Or how do you
said left. I just said left.
Okay. Yep.
Just rip. We got here Isaiah Stewart. Is that a rookie? Is that a rookie?
No.
Sure. No. He's not a rookie. He's a second year.
Ugh.
So Duncan, hi Serial. So nothing too special.
Yeah, it's a rookie.
It is a rookie. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought I would have saw it. Yeah, because and just a heads up, I am one of these stories where NBA Top Shot has brought me back to the NBA, so I'm definitely not as knowledgeable as you guys. But definitely been enjoying the playoff series for sure. Here we go. Oh, another high Serial.
Hardaway Jr.
The Mavs. Yep. Nice. Oh, so close. So close to that 40,000. What are we, like 19 away?
Oh.
Close, but no cigar.
Almost a perfect score. Where you could dupe
almost.
somebody into paying $100 for it, even though it's a CC plus, and it could go.
Are those gonna get limited at 40,000?
I would have to think, yeah, right.
I feel like that's like when we thought some of them were going to expand, but now I don't know. Like we haven't talked about that in a long time, but I would assume at this point that they're getting capped.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
All right, ready for the last one?
Here's the playoff moment.
Nobody cares anyways.
What do we got? We got a Tobias Harris.
Whoop, whoop.
17.
The old first round series.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's how they get there with the
feels
playoff
like it was
pack.
6 months ago.
All right.
Where's Plunge? There it is.
He's back.
Sorry,
my
my bad.
progress.
So we won't rate that. We'll only rate the rare packs.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That was booty cheeks.
And we got a special
worries.
guest.
Right
We
there.
got a special guest judge on this one.
No worries. It's a prize, and
I'm not sure if you watched
can't
the
complain.
stream, but first time, long time, or whatever. But we do rate the packs out of 10.
Yeah,
Perfect,
so
man. Yeah,
you're gonna be on the hook. You go first on this one.
All right, open. Here we go.
And LG, don't you dare come here with just a single number rating. You got to put a decimal, or else you get roasted.
Me? You're talking about me?
No, LG.
All right, we're gonna do the grays first, right?
Sure. Yeah. Just start. Just grab them.
I'm gonna go in the U. Three-pointer, Carmelo.
Carmelo.
There we go.
Right,
So that is a playoff. Okay.
Yeah. So this
Random
moment
story,
was
right?
pumping, right?
Carmelo was, and it was over. Well, you said Olympics, but I don't know if that was.
I don't know.
Was
Does
that the
anybody in the
case
chat know why the Carmelo moment was, or the moments were pumping today?
for all of Carmelo? Right.
Really? All of them? Maybe there's
Supposedly.
Maybe there's a leak that there's going to be like retired players, but we don't even know if it's his last season. Actually, probably not his last season.
I think he's gonna go to the Lakers.
Huh. You ready for the next one?
Carmelo. Well, it won't matter if he goes. It won't matter.
Ooh, almost
got
got
Donovan Mitchell. All right, he's good player. Too bad he's out.
All right.
Give me that Kyle. Let's go. Slow-mo. Do your thing.
Oh, here we go. I think that's a dupe. That's a dupe for me.
A debut.
Who's that?
Yeah. I don't want more. Yeah. The thing is, I think I won him in my first playoff prize I got.
He's actually one of those guys. That's
gonna have a championship badge, man, or might have a championship badge.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that's kind of randomly been in the league for literally 8 years or something, and nobody just an anonymous like seventh guy on your team type player.
A journeyman.
Rides the bench but keeps getting contracts.
Right.
Hey, more power to him. Handles. Taco with the handles.
Taco breaking a guy down. I've seen him live multiple times. Taco Fall is just terrible. I mean, he's 7'6". He's the weirdest looking human. I mean, naturally, he's the weirdest looking human of all time that I've ever seen.
What are you gonna say, LG?
I was gonna say Wumbo just wrote in the chat. Plunge is looking for Tyrone, which is feels like it's an inside joke from when we were in high school together or something like that. It feels so long ago when we did the first Tyrone. The first ever Discord of Fool. It was where is Tyrone? And that was one of the first jokes we had, but that feels like it's so long ago.
It was early February.
So freaking long ago. Oh my God. Anyway, sorry.
All right,
David,
here we go.
ahead.
So reminder on this one. So Booker is the top on this one, 405. Collins and Capella are right around 100. But what are we looking for? What are we looking for, David?
You got a preference?
Again, Charlotte's my team, and definitely, I think because I have completed the Suns moment, the Suns pack. I think I'm going to cheer for the Suns because that means I get more championship badges. So I'll just say that. But this is my first rare. This is going to be my first rare that I've
nice.
Nice.
Here we go. Who was a good one?
Let's go,
man.
Paul George.
Big money, no way.
Okay.
Chris
Paul.
There you go. That's good. I'll take that, man. I like Chris Paul.
Hell yeah, Dad.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah, Dad.
I love this dribble. Woo.
It's so unnecessary. It doesn't do anything.
Zubac's body language after is amazing too. I'm
hanging on to this one for sure. I haven't really sold anything. I've sold a couple dupes, but that's it.
Question: are those Clippers jerseys the worst home jerseys of all time?
Those gray ones, they look pretty.
It might be
1000%.
Pretty dumb.
They're bad.
Pretty dumb.
The whole rebrand is terrible.
Oh man, Steve Ballmer, stick to software, bro.
Stick to dancing.
Or stick to what is it, hamstring jack? He's jacking off his two buddies on the floor. You know what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
LG,
someone's got to find the clip.
That?
It was nuts.
You haven't seen that clip?
I don't know.
You must have been in the woods.
I'll pull it up.
We'll find it for you.
I miss so much
because my internet's awful. Someone else.
I'll find it. It's you got
it's
it, Taylor?
A classic.
Yeah, I got it. Here we go.
Okay,
all right, guys. I really appreciate y'all having me on here, man. This was fun.
We got to rate the pack.
We got to rate.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought y'all had somebody else to go, so I need to.
We got plenty of people.
We got to rate you first.
Top right, the notification button in the top right next to your Dapper thing, it'll say pack, and if you click on it, it'll give you an overview of what was in the pack.
Thank you.
Yep, that one. All right, here we go.
All right, so there's it.
Sorry about that,
I'll go ahead. I'll jump in real quick. I'm gonna give this a slight edge to the last pack because the playoff moment, Donovan Mitchell definitely was better than any of the three other playoff moments in there, and Carmelo also is a Hall of Famer with that playoff moment count. So I'm gonna give it a little better than the 6.6 I gave Skank. I'm gonna give it a 6.9.
Nice.
Yeah. Who's up next?
I think LG's got to go.
LG, what you got? What do
you guys do the pack rating based on all packs ever, or based on packs that would have been possible within this drop?
Would have been possible.
So within the context of the drop, because then you've got Chris Paul, which I think is the second highest price right now. Booker's 4.0 something, and
370 for Chris Paul.
370, right? So you got out of the 10 moments, you're in the top 20% of the rare moments, right? So that's pretty good. And then I don't know, we had I'll give a couple points for the part where there was a player that like a few of us didn't really know who that was. So I kind of like that. I kind of like because hey,
The anonymous.
Top Shot, you can even learn a little bit more about basketball. Like we always joke is like I always get the
educational opportunity
or the Ish Smith or some crap like that. But as I'm like, okay, the Eton Moore, like that's cool. Like I don't know who that is. So that's kind of cool. Taco's a fun player. Carmelo and Donovan, like those are great. You know, you got all stars there. And Kyle's okay. So I'll give that like a 8.05.
Hey.
Oh,
just
nice.
above an 8.
2 decimals.
But not enough
three
to get
significant.
1.
Huh?
Yeah,
I love that.
5.
I appreciate the precision for sure.
He's breaking the model. How are we going to score this in
Yeah.
aggregate now? He did an extra decimal.
So do you round up to 8.1 in that case, or what?
It's up to you.
I
You
don't
can
know.
score
We've never
however you
done this.
want.
We don't know what's happening now. I don't
LG,
know
we
how
do-
we
we
the
don't
rest of the
do-
stream.
We don't do anything with these numbers, so it really doesn't matter.
You know, sometimes we'll give away
Worst
something
pack.
to the worst pack. Usually only if it's like the common ones. Everybody that gets a rare moment, like I don't feel that
Yeah.
bad for anybody.
Yeah,
But when it's all the comments, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna so LG when you were like 8 point, I'm sitting there. I'm like he's gonna squat on my number. I was gonna give this an 8.1.
So there you go.
I agree with all
A1.
of your points. I concur. This is a top 20% pack. I think of the playoff moments that could have come, like Mitchell, Anderson, and Anthony, like there could have been better other playoff moments. So it's like on the bottom tier of the top 20%. So 8.1. That's my score.
Awesome.
There you
Taylor,
go.
close us out.
I'm gonna go 8.3. Last time I was 8.2. I think this one's a little bit better. I kind of shot myself in the foot going 8.2 on the last one. Now that I think about it, but I mean, you got Chris Paul, which is great. You've got Carmelo, which is that his only could possibly be his only playoff moment on Top Shot based on how long his career is and
He's going to be on the
Narrative
Lakers
value.
next year.
Narrative value.
he's going to be on the narrative value.
He's going to be on the Lakers next
yeah.
year. He's going to get playoff moments, and they're going to win a championship. And then this one's going to be worth nothing.
Barf.
Then you got to learn about the deep end of the Suns bench. So.
Well, hey, David, thank you so much for coming on. And
Guys, thank you. I enjoyed it.
I really meant it when I said like we will have you back on to do
Pinball episode.
Yeah,
will do a
man. Let me
pinball
know
episode.
for sure. We'll set it up.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right, cool. Have a
Have
good
a good
rest of
night,
your
guys. Thank you.
All right, later, man.
See ya.
LG.
All right.
Hi.
I said bye to David.
Oh, well, I know.
was like
I'm saying hi to
goodbye.
you.
Hey, what's up?
Not too much, man. Can we get some W's in the chat for LG?
Hey.
How tired are you?
I'm pretty tired. Although I did sleep like kind of like a normal night last night, but
Okay.
earlier in the week was pretty rough. Oh, thanks you guys. That's a lot of nice
W's in the
W's.
chat.
It's been a pretty
W's in
exciting
the
week.
chat.
Yeah, I mean, we sold the NFT, sold out in 9 minutes, which was
It hit the over. I set the over under at 6.5 minutes.
Or 6
Oh, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And it was
kind of
really
you.
close. It was really close.
I mean, that was really cool. And see you, Taylor. Taylor doesn't want to hear about it.
No.
You guys know I'm more of like a warrior. So doing an NFT drop, we've seen so many go wrong. And I was just like the last couple minutes before, I was just like, shit, like something's not going to work or whatever, but everything worked well. I know buying on OpenSea in that style is a frustrating experience. I knew it was going to be, but I tried to prepare everybody for it. And then Bitsky worked really well. It was really smooth for anybody who bought on Bitsky. So that was great. We kind of did a hybrid drop, so we haven't really seen. And I'm just happy we're able to stick to like what we wanted to do, which was to give people the opportunity to buy with not crypto. LG gave me a shitty cereal on purpose, of course. I just think it's really important, because a lot of people in Top Shot in our community, so you folks watching right now, that it's like still not really too comfortable getting ETH and going into all these avatar projects, stuff like that, and that's okay. So I wanted those people to be able to buy one with credit card and to not have to move it around to be able to get into the Discord. And it just took a while to kind of crack that nut in terms of how we could do that. And Bitsky was the right solution. And now it's done. And now we can start having some fun. And we're having fun on the Discord so far. We're going to get the order of t-shirts going next week. And then yesterday we announced the other big news as well. It was part of it. So it's been a good week. Been an interesting week for the first minute.
It has been an interesting week for the first minute. Totally.
Yeah.
And I'm, obviously day one, I really appreciate everything that you've done. And you might have had doubts that like, oh, this is going to sell out fast, or that like, hey, people are going to be willing to spend this much money. I had absolutely zero. I have never been more sure in my life of something that like it was going to sell out immediately.
Behind the scenes, we were definitely like, because people are hitting you like, hey, so TFM NFT, like, how's that going to do? I'm like, it's going to be gone very, very quickly. It's going to be gone.
Hold on, I'm just going to turn my camera off and get it focused.
So for anybody that doesn't know, which I imagine that everybody in here does know, there were two different NFTs, the white one and the black one. The black one was were the ones on OpenSea, and the white ones were the one on Bitski. The current floor price on these, I'm pretty sure, is 0.21. They minted at 0.1, so they're double already, and there's only like, how many listed?
Are even for sale, honestly.
Last time you asked me about this, it was like 40. So it's
so like less than 10%.
And there's 50 of them that were never for sale anyways. So it's like, out of everything that was available to buy, I don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean, that's great, and again, it's flattering, and I'm stoked it sold out, and now we're here to make people proud, but also, actually, I'll share a little secret with you guys, or not a secret, a story about the NFT, about the development of the NFT that maybe you guys knew about this. The original name, or one of the original potential names of the NFT, because it's called the Day One, right? Which is a very known term and makes a lot of sense, right, for all our Day Ones. One of the other alternate names was Insider, which hold on, that's like. Plunge, that's like a couple months ago it was going to be called the Insider, because back then people,
I remember the first name that you came up with, but it was I didn't know about Insider.
It was Insider, and it was like, the idea was like, okay, people already think that like I work there because we end up breaking the news so fast. So it was like, okay, cool, let's have some fun with that. And now you're an insider, and you're going to get the news the same time I get
Insider. Lorax bringing the heat.
And it was still on the list of potential names. And then when the whole like OTM and First Mint, we were kind of involved in that, because we also got the insider info from Dapper when the whole collector score thing changed. Then after that, it was like, we can't call it Insider. Like, it was just like, it's a bad word now. We can't be Insider. It's a bad word. So, but day one makes a lot more sense, I think, for what we're doing in terms of kind of being like, okay, this is for the people that were there supporting us from the start and bring you along for the ride as we hopefully ascend to doing other stuff. And the first big part of that journey is this festival we got going. But I'm glad, guys. Thank you. It's very flattering. You guys thought that it was, you projected accurately that it would sell out. So I appreciate that, Chugs and Plunge.
Immediately. And I purposefully bought two, because I knew it was going to sell out, and I knew that it would go up in price, and then I could lord over one of them. And over the last 2 days, I was like, I could flip one and I could sell it for like 0.2 or 0.25. And then I was like, fuck, like, is LG going to come on Thursday? Maybe we should just like
do a giveaway.
You can sell the NFT, man. I will.
You want to do a You want to give?
I think we should just probably just like give it away.
You want to give away?
Oh shit! Yeah.
So, here's the deal. If I don't know how Twitch works, if we hype train, I don't know if that's a thing. Can you hype train? If we get a hype train going, I will give away.
What do you mean? What do you mean a hype train?
Whatever it is,
subscribe and shit. I don't know.
If a hype
I have
train
Nightbot set up, and like I said this at the beginning of this, so I can't make it a subscriber only giveaway because that is illegal. But I can heavily weight my giveaways towards people that subscribe to the channel. So if we get a hype train going on this, I will give away my number 9 of 250 white NFT. The single digit.
Holy shit, Plunge. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Hold on,
so,
I gotta
tweet
this out. This is crazy.
So tweet it out.
I gotta retweet that shit, man. Here we go. Yeah, tweet it out, Chugs, and I'll put it up. And we'll go. Well, let me get into the first minute here.
It's this one right here. So that's the number 9 of 250.
Man, you bought fast, Plunge, because those were in order.
Dude, it gave me like February, like pack drop vibe. I was like right on it. I looked, I don't know if you do this, but I always go like this. I use the timer here and I'm like right at 59. I like hear it.
That's
like,
when
right
you
away.
go. Yeah.
So the floor on this one is what, 0.2021. So 0.2 ETH is what, $400? What's ETH right now?
Yes, about that. Yeah, ETH is still hovering around 2,000 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just under, I think it's just under 2,000.
So we're going to get that rolling.
Hold on one second.
Chugs, did you tweet?
I'm tweeting. I just had to put an eye emoji because I just, the eyes like, oh my.
So I don't know how hype train stuff works, but we need to do that, whatever that is, or else I'm not going to lose.
Do we lose LG?
I don't know why, but yeah.
I was trying to refresh Chugs' Twitter, but then I refreshed the stream.
Yeah, and I'm serious. And if someone wins that already has the first mint thing, we'll figure out. We'll figure out. We'll still. Then they
got to give that. Then they got to give it away anyways.
Yeah, to do something like that, we'll figure something out. But we're not going to do it until we hit a hype train. I don't know what that is, but
how do we hype train?
I don't know. How do you?
Chugs, you tweeted it from your account?
Yeah, I just did. I tagged you and I tagged the first mint.
Did you tag me?
4 guys. No one knows what hype train is.
Yeah, I sent it out like literally a minute ago.
But we want one.
Hopefully it pops up.
Boom. There we go.
Retweet.
Okay.
RT.
It is a
nice.
There it is. There it is.
There it is.
Let's go.
Get in here. Must
Subs
be
and donations
to win.
trigger hype train. A lot of them. Hype training as we speak. Oh, there it is.
Hey,
big ups. Emang, thank you. Easy name. To disable or enable a hype train, you need to go to your partner affiliate. Do I have that? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I assume we can. There's enough subs going on. We're gonna do it anyway. Pepe Samoan, thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Much appreciated. And Easy Name X, thank you for gifting all of those subs as well. And again, this is all these sub stuff goes to the 4 of us. We split it evenly. So we're gonna do this. What we're gonna do though. So if anybody happens to be watching on YouTube, you need to be in the Twitch chat. Sorry.
Would it take too long to give people time to hop in if they're getting the tweets and stuff? We rip a pack and then do it, or do we want to?
Let's do it. Yeah, why don't we do that?
We can bring Dream Shaker back on, or somebody.
Yeah, why don't we bring Dream Shaker back on? And right after Dream Shaker's pack, we will keep rolling. We have gotten enough subs and hype is going. We will give away that white number 9 to someone in the chat. So Dream Shaker, let's bring you on, buddy.
Yo, I think we're working now, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sounds good. What's up, fellas?
What is up? What is up?
I guess we're ripping open a pack, huh?
We are.
Let's do it.
Grab it.
Just dive into it?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
let's go.
Share that screen. Get the audio shared. Let's roll.
All right, let's do it.
And I like the threads, by the way.
Thank
you. Reppin'
Actually,
NLL.
very much thank you. You were the one who kind of set this up, so yeah. Give me 1 second.
It was a lot of work, but it was worth it. Which, by the way, anybody who didn't know, the final count, we did 490 of the Cool Cats jerseys. So there's 490 out in the wild.
I'm gonna pull myself off.
Mine should be on its way. I should be having one soon.
Nice. Very good. Shout out, by the way, to I Had Mail in our chat. He did a lot of coordinating with folks out of the states to get threads to everybody.
All right, guys. Well, wish me some luck. I very much hope that I land. I don't know what I really want out of this pack yet. It's kind of, I'm between serial numbers, actual moments themselves. There's a lot out there, but I think we can all agree that, like, at the very least, like, the moments that are in this pack are, pretty well chosen by NBA Top Shot, at least from what I've seen. So I think I'll be happy either way. So
love it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. So I'm not sure of my audio, so sorry for the lack of hype over here.
Yeah, you could try to like turn it off and back on at the top corner in the screen, and if it's crazy loud and we can't hear anything.
Yeah, I'll throw it up right here. All right. So this is the main one over here, right? So I'll start with the other ones first. And if it's cool with you guys, I love to like walk through like a couple of these actual moments when I open them up just to see kind of what I have and
hell yeah.
Analyze them a bit. So we got a 3-pointer. Monty Morris.
Okay.
You know, funny thing about this, do you guys remember when this was a bottleneck moment on NBA Top Shot? Like when this was like a show, this was like one of the first showcases I think that they came out with. And there was only one Monty Morris TS debut, and like this shot up through the roof. I think to like $30 because he was like one of the leading scorers that night. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this guy over here. If you don't have a Monty Morris moment in your collection, that's a guy you definitely want to have. Backing up Jamal Murray and all that. I mean, that's definitely someone you want to have.
7,200.
Christian Wood. All right.
Wood. Good player, hurt. I mean, you know, kind of wallowing on a bad team, unfortunately.
Yeah, he is. But a lot of people are saying that he's trade bait tonight. They're saying that he's trade bait because he's a player that, if you look at the stats, some people out there with their tinfoil hats actually think that he has like analysts that go and like pump out the numbers for him to have gotten his contract. But, you know, he's a very valuable trade piece if you're looking at a 5-4. So he's somebody to keep an eye on who the Rockets could move for like a nice package just because of all the hype that he's created through his numbers in the past year or two. So I keep my eye out on him.
And fun fact, he used to be on the Hornets, and now they desperately need a center, and they don't have one.
Wait, he was on the Hornets before the Pistons? Because the Pistons was when he got good.
Yeah, he was on the Hornets early on.
Okay.
Isn't he the guy that like rented out a whole room and everything for his draft night and then didn't get drafted?
Ooh.
I don't know that story, but it could be.
I'm pretty sure that's Christian Wood, that he like thought he was going to get drafted like pretty high and then was not drafted and like spent all his money renting out like a room at like a club with like invited all his friends and family and then nothing.
He did go undrafted.
I remember reading an article about how like he was so cocky coming into the league and how going undrafted and everything has humbled him, and that's what has created the work ethic he has now.
Yeah, no, Christian Wood is a fantastic. I mean, it's weird in the NBA. I've been watching since about 94, 95 season, and typically you don't see guys like, let's say, Hassan Whiteside, right? Like Summer League, you know, players that are like 12th men. You know, you got Hassan Whiteside, you got Duncan Robinson, Christian Wood. These guys that come out of like, you know, just the periphery. Nobody understands. And it's funny. Last night I was on a stream with Jason Thompson. I don't know if anybody here knows who he was. But he was a lottery pick, won a championship in college, went to the Kings, played with Tyreek Evans next to Demarcus Cousins. And I actually asked a question last night, and I said, hey, did you think that Hassan Whiteside would end up becoming a max player? Because, you know, you're sitting here as a lottery pick. You're playing practice with this guy. Is there like – I didn't say it that way, but, you know, it was interesting to hear like his perspective. Like, yeah, I saw the raw talent. He had to go abroad and come back to become a different player. And he saw both manifestations of his work. So I think the NBA, you'll be seeing a lot more of that phenomenon, which just goes to speak to like NBA Top Shot in general. The league is so deep. If you're not good enough in the league, you will be supplanted by somebody else somewhere else that is in a country, let's say, that is developing their talent and going to become like the next big thing. So I think it's pretty incredible to hear stories like Christian Wood, Hassan Whiteside, Duncan Robinson, like these guys that you never would have expected to pan out to be in the NBA. So I think if you're a top shotter, take a look at some of these guys and where their stories manifested from and find guys with those backgrounds, and you'll be all right.
Absolutely.
Blake Griffin, legend. Real quick, the story you said, LG. So Christian Wood, last thing, he went undrafted. His girlfriend dumped him the night that he went undrafted, and then 5 years later, to the day maybe, he signed a $41 million deal. So who's looking okay now?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I didn't know his girlfriend dumped him though that same night. Talk about a terrible night. She's like, I only date ballers.
I don't know if she was there for the right reasons.
Probably not. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say probably not. And for those who are jumping in, if you don't know, because we tweeted out, we're going to be giving away a TFM NFT after this pack rip. FYI.
Sounds good. Well, don't want to destroy the hype over here, but we got a Demarcus Cousins Clippers moment, which is a bottleneck moment, and in the NBA Top Shot world, I believe this is his only Clippers moment. And if you want to do like that team like completion thing, this is I think I have 2 of them now. Yeah, that could be a potential giveaway at some point in the future for me on my end at least. But yeah, Demarcus Cousins. Does anybody have any thoughts about him in terms of like what he can do in the future? Does anybody find it weird that this guy was an actual finals, like Golden State Warriors? He was an actual contributor for that team. Tears his ACL for the Lakers, and is suddenly like,
just cast off into oblivion.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, when you're a big guy, your career goes so fast. If you're a 7-footer and you have injuries, and on the Warriors, he was contributing on like a bum leg. Like he partially tore his quad in the playoffs and came back, and he was decent, but you could tell he was like the slippery slope was starting. I felt like with Boogie.
Do you remember when they traded him to the Pelicans, and it was like this strange like AD Boogie,
him and AD.
Yeah,
let's just be huge.
Let's
just be super
but it was
huge.
like so, I think that was the same offseason too, where it's like I think like when was it the same time that Chris Paul went to Houston, or when Westbrook went to Houston? I think it was when Chris Paul did, and it was just like all of a sudden it was all these weird pairings around the league for the new season. I don't know if you guys are that. It was just like such a weird. It was like, okay, cool. So you've got
face,
Paul
like not going to work.
Harden, and then it was like, okay, you've got Boogie and AD. It was just like, what's happening? Like,
so funny thing about that team. If you look at the analytics when AD and Boogie were on that team, it's a very small sample, but they led the NBA in like all sorts of efficiency ratings. So as soon as that trade happened, like it was actually one of the best pairings that you could put between front court men. And that's really like the last time that we saw like a Twin Towers type of offense that was created like as the, the focal point of it. So, I mean, in my head, sometimes I think about that and it was a weird pairing, but that team, if Demarcus Cousins were on that, that's a what if moment in terms of like what would have happened in that postseason. Because I mean, what brought AD to the Lakers? I mean, that was multiple years of not being able to, get past the hump with the New Orleans Pelicans. So to me, that would have definitely have been the moment where they could have crossed. And funny enough story, I struck out on Demarcus Cousins in a keeper league probably about close to 10 years ago. His career takes off on the Kings. And the 1 year that I am able to go and get him back, tears his Achilles. So I am like probably like the worst person.
Kiss him dead.
Player.
Oh wow,
love it.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
Other NBA players that I've owned this season: Tyrese Halliburton tears his ACL. Jamal Murray, tears up his knee. Victor Oladipo plays for Miami Heat. So excited, out for the season. I mean, I can't make this stuff up. I mean, I have.
But just don't buy anything. Yeah. Don't hold any moments that Dream Shaker has because. They just blow. They have glass legs.
That's brutal.
Don't pick up any Steph moments or Warriors moments, please. Just don't touch them.
I'm gonna try not to. I will say that.
No John Morant. No John Morant, please. God.
Oh man, that guy.
Not on my squad, but I will say that Isaiah Stewart was brought on here before. Anybody who doesn't know who he is, get a look at that guy. Leads the NBA like among rookies for sure, like top in rebounding rate. But also, in terms of the NBA statistical leaders, like he was like among the top for rebounding and can also hit the 3 ball, plays well next to Plumlee, and can also like play small ball 5 as well. Like seriously, like if you're out there and you're looking for like the next like up and coming guy, take a look at those numbers because that guy can seriously play some ball. But I'll move on to the next one.
I feel like I'm at school right now.
I like
just learning. I love it. I'm here for it. I don't know who this guy is. Never heard of him before.
Jordan McLaughlin.
He's necessary for a team bonus on a team that doesn't have a Series 1 moment. That's what I know.
Yeah.
He's not bad. He's a good passer. Very good passer.
Coming to the Shanghai Sharks in the next year or two.
All right, so for the big one, right?
All right, here we go. So, and you want Paul or Booker, or you want something else?
I saw Chugs out there kind of throwing out Reggie Jackson's name before, and I'm feeling Reggie a bit. If I can get like that nice rare moment, a nice high serial, I haven't seen that really pulled yet. I'd be all right with that.
Yeah, let's go for a low. Let's go for a single digit Reggie Jackson. That's what we're calling right now.
That's what I'm gonna go.
Single digit Reggie.
Single digit Reg.
I got a Clippers.
Man. Is that the Pepe? What
is this? The shove?
Play? The shove?
No, it's not. They did not. They did not give it. That would have been great. Top knot moments.
Yo, so tell me how I wasn't joking about, like, somebody in our NLL group today, like, was joking about pulling this moment and about how pissed they were. And I was like, yeah, no, totally, like, you know, that sucks. Like, ha, ha, ha. Like, I feel bad for you, but sorry. And now I just pulled a 3-1-2 moment for the same one. So, yeah.
Love that.
Great about
Flashing down.
Well, dang, dude. So let's rate the packs then.
Looks great.
So we got a Pat Bev rare. We've got a Demarcus Cousins, Blake Griffin, and is it Monty Morris? And then Wood and some guy I've never heard of. I'm gonna go first on this one. I'm gonna go ahead. If this pack was in a vacuum and Dream Shaker wasn't narrating it, I would have given it a 4.1. But if you add, what's up?
So it's definitely like a 1. Like even with my narration, I
think with the narration, I gave it a 1.5 bump. So I'll give it a 5.7.
You're nice.
All right,
Chugs.
I'll go next. I'm the harshest of the Raiders. I gave the Chris Paul pull in Giannis, 6'6", 6'9". I'm giving this one like a 4.9. It's pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like you got some guys, but I mean, there's no like wow pull that you really had on this one, unfortunately. So that's my score.
LG, what do you got? You have this look on your face.
What is the lowest score that's ever been given for a pack on the show?
Seriously, like this is the one.
No, I've given a 0 before.
We've gotten some pretty like ass packs before.
There was a hollow icon at one point that was just like the cheekiest cheeks of all time.
The thing is,
and then the throwdowns packs. Yeah. No, when we did the pack rips or the pack cracks for the throwdowns packs, that was tough. That was a tough look.
Throwdowns were bad. Yeah, throwdowns was a train wreck. And then a lot of those RSVP packs towards the end were just don't even like who even cares. But if you guys do rate them within the context of, and then there were 4 of within the own set, then it's much worse than if it was rated against everything else. Because at the end of the day, Dream Shake, like you got a pack. I wish I got a pack. This is still like a great EV plus pack, right? Like people still want this Pat Bev.
I don't know. Like, what can I realistically sell this Pat Beverly for? That's really
it'll be more than $79. It'll be more than they're all going for like 100 plus right now or 90 plus.
Yeah, it's 120.
We rate it within the context of like you got a pack, so you've already passed that hurdle. Now,
okay, so not the idea that you got a pack.
Correct.
Okay, so just out of everything you could have gotten,
correct.
Who here has been an all-star? Blake. Boogie's been an all-star.
Blake's been all NBA too. I mean, Blake,
that's true. Yeah, in his heyday, he was all NBA a couple of times. So,
I just read over here that I guess Beverly is for the 8 challenge, which could be why he's pumped. Because I was just about to go and drop like kind of a hot take. If Pat Beverly is going for 120 as of this moment right now, like then NBA Top Shot, anybody saying that it's dead, that's a testament to it. Because there's no reason why that moment should be on
the challenge. Yeah, it's definitely for the challenge. Yeah, I'm gonna give this like a 1.95. You're pretty low. Yeah. Sorry, Dream Shake.
Yikes!
It's just like listen. I tried to find some positives. I say like within the context of all packs, it's good. The fact that you got a pack is nice. It's EV plus. Those are positives. But if we're comparing this to what was available, I don't know how many packs there could be that would be worse.
Actually, LG, I could actually say you were being like way too kind. Like I would have given myself I don't even think this hits on the Richter scales of numbers. It's a straight up L over here. Like there's better. It's an L. Like I made it that hard.
It wasn't an L for all of us because we learned so much about people we don't care about, and I'm all for it.
100%.
Wait, what? Dude. I really appreciate. I seriously really appreciate the narrative value of hearing about this stuff. That's one of the best parts about the Top Shot streams that they do with players when they talk about here's the thing and here's something contextual that you didn't know. That's cool. I like that. So even if you think it's an L, it was a W having you in here. So let's get W's in the chat for Dream Shaker. And also Dream Shaker, you have your own stream, right? Can we pump that a little bit? When do you stream? What are your socials? What can we pump out to everybody in here so they follow you?
All right. So I run a basketball podcast, Boards to Buckets, the 2 being inside of there. I'll drop it inside of the chat, but kind of the thing that I wanted to pump out here, I haven't been able to talk about it too much in public, but I'm I'm actually working with a couple guys. I don't know if you guys know Jimbo. They ran this big giveaway stream last week. And so they've been talking about creating a in-person basketball tournament. Right now, we're looking to be in about 5 to 7 cities. And I'm going to be handling the Chicago aspect of that. An actual real-life basketball tournament. So I'll be looking to get some ringers from the NLL group in there for a Cool Cats team. I hooped with Brando, actually.
Young Brando, he's coming on later, right? Isn't he a baller?
Oh, yeah, he's good. He's good.
We'll have to ask him about it.
Like it.
Definitely. And yeah, I would say that if you're a Midwest baller out there and you want to get into the, Chicago tournament, Michigan, Indiana, whatever, and you want to come out, hit me up on Dream Shaker on my Twitter. That's really the next big thing that I'm going to be looking to go and hook up. And also for my Miami and Fort Lauderdale people, looking to find some collectors down over there that might want to go and hoop. So if you got some real life basketball skills, I'd love to connect with you and get out there. I'll be reaching out to Dumbo and several other people who've shown interest in helping get this thing really off the floor. But we're looking at our first real big real life basketball tournament affiliated kind of with NBA Top Shot. And so that's really the big thing that I want to come out here and go and share to everybody else on your stream. That's awesome, man. Hey, this is it's a very there's something in the 9 Live or the NLL, whatever, the antechamber to the 9 Lives Lounge, whatever we want to call it, right? Yeah. We have this hashtag. It's make your own utility. This is that, right? Do something, make it, organize it, leverage the connections and all that, because why the fuck not? So, dude, thank you so much for coming on. We'll see you out there in the Discord streets. Thanks again for the lessons on all the stuff, and we'll see you out there, all right? Catch you later, guys. All right, later, man.
See you, dude.
Yeah.
All right. That was dope. He knows his stuff, man.
He does. Yeah, it's nice.
All right, so everybody that's joined us in the last 15 minutes, we are going to give away the number 9 of 250 white, the First Mint NFT. I bought one. I bought 2 actually. So I have access to the Discord. This will get you access to this Discord. It'll get you access to the group of people. It'll get you a t-shirt. It'll get you premium content from the First Mint. It'll get you early access to information and news. And there, I know that you can't say anything, and I know that you want to there's stuff coming, right? There might be more stuff down the line.
You mean more of these NFTs? Yeah, I'm gonna do another release next week. No,
yeah, it's the day 2, right?
Yeah. If you thought 500 was good, wait till we do 1,000,
10,000.
All right. So and big ups to everybody that helped get the hype train over the hump there. Really do appreciate that. In particular, Pinballer with the 10 gifted subs, Vandy 7, D-Mang 6, Pepe Smoen 5. Much appreciated for that. So again, for everybody in here, I cannot legally make it so that you have to be subscribed to this Twitch channel to win this, but I can make it really difficult for you to not win unless you are. So this NFT right now, if you wanted to go buy it, is 0.21 ETH on OpenSea. So that's $400+. So if you want in on that, make sure to subscribe now. What I need you to do is type TFM in the chat. TFM in the chat, and I'm going to have Nightbot run it here in about 40 seconds or so. So while we do that, TFM in the chat, what do we typically do when we're waiting? Should we run it? Might as well.
I don't care. I don't care. I have no sympathy. Don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm sorry.
All right, let's roll it.
It's freaking awesome.
Schmitty KC is our winner.
Oh, Schmitty KC.
Schmitty KC. So, Schmitty KC. Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Schmitty KC. Can you tell us in the chat, do you already own a TFM NFT.
Chad's still trying to win. Schmitty,
KC.
Schmitty.
No, he doesn't. Yes, he or she.
All right.
Awesome. So,
hold on, wait. Other question. Schmitty, do you know what the first mint is? Other question.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
They're getting one.
They're getting one. It could be Schmitty from the NLL. Awesome. Schmitty Casey, what I need you to do, your job, is to DM me on Twitter or on Discord, your ETH wallet. I need your wallet address. It is up to you. I'm not going to go searching for you. You need to find me and send me. I don't know. He said, wow. So he's here. You need to DM me on Twitter or on Discord your ETH address, and I will send it to you. And then I will get you set up to get into the Discord at TFM, send you the link and all that stuff. But big ups to you. Thanks to everybody for hype training that. LG, love you.
Love
buddy.
it.
I'm
Plunge.
excited.
You are an incredibly generous man, and I'm sorry to see you lose your second edition because I was just about to announce that people that hold the black and the white are very special, and that's it.
Got him.
You get
Got
two
him.
shirts.
Well, I mean, you would technically. You would
Yeah,
get
yeah,
your
you
shirt.
would.
Yeah, I mean, you would. Yeah. But that's great, and thanks for having me on Plunge and
it's a blast, dude.
helping us talk about it and everything, and everything the three of you guys have done to support and be part of the First Mint this whole time. It's very appreciated. And chat, everybody in the plunging, thank you, and Schmitty, congratulations. We'll see you in Discord. And can I plug the festival one more time?
You can, absolutely.
Yeah, go for it.
Firstmintfest.com. Go and register. You can put it in the chat, but it's very easy. Firstmintfest.com. We're going to start rolling out who the other sponsors are next week. A lot of companies that a lot of NFT projects that maybe you've heard of and know. It's going to be a hell of a time. It kicks off with an actual in-person interview between me and Roham, which is going to be hilarious and awesome and super exciting, as well as lots of other great people that are going to be there. So make sure you sign up. All the info is going to be coming there through email and, of course, through on all our streams. And that's it. It's in 18 days, and it's going to be a hell of a time. And Top Shot's a big part of it. So you guys all like Top Shot, so you'll hopefully be there.
Yeah, that's
tell your friends. Also, your friends are like, I don't get this NFT thing. It's a place for them. It's a place for them to come and like learn a couple things, and also see the people that like run, like, you know, I'll give you like a sneak peek, like a company maybe like Collabland or something like that. It's like, who makes Collabland? Well, you'll come to the fest and find out and hear them talk about like how their company fits into crypto and in the NFT space. And, you know, your buddies who still don't get this NFT thing, it'll help them be like, oh, okay, well, it's not just a bunch of like psycho like hackers and shit like that. It's an actual like cool industry that's like a startup industry that's being built. And we want to showcase that and also have, you know, all of us learn a couple things and give ourselves more tools to kind of enjoy the whole space. So hope to see you guys there.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
So the best part, in my opinion, there are two things about conferences that I love. The first is free swag. I love shit that's got branded stuff on it, like pens and lanyards and magnets and all sorts of stupid shit. Love that.
Pens.
Tchotchkes. Yes. I fucking love pens, man. Like, I've got
shout out notepads everywhere.
My company has like
shit.
epic pens. Dude, I'm all about the pens, man.
I love it. Okay.
So that's one thing. The second thing, getting wasted with other people that are at the conference because they'd have no responsibilities. Given that it is a virtual conference, that is not possible. But you could do some sort of mixer, some sort of virtual trivia situation, happy hour. There are some opportunities there. Shall I say that? Yeah. I can't help with that because that is the week that I'm going on my golf trip. I'm going to chime in probably for the first day or two, but then
shit, really?
Yeah. So I think that the end of it's what days of that week?
It's the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's in the middle of the week.
Yeah. So I'll probably be on some of the stuff on Tuesday. I'm driving and playing golf like Wednesday and stuff. So I'll probably, listen in the car and, maybe I would try not to text and drive, but if someone else is driving. Anyway, long story short, mixer, trivia,
swag,
something to get like
some kind of
some sort of like,
what people love getting at conferences, to get them at each one is like just those like like a container, like a water container. You know what I mean? Like the same,
like a tumbler,
like the metal lid.
Yeah.
With
the TFM logo, with the TFM logo,
goodie bag.
First Mint.
Yeah, goodie bags. So anyway, LG,
there'll be some
awesome
stuff. There'll definitely be some interesting stuff. So make
Awesome
sure
stuff.
make sure you tune in.
You are welcome to stay around. You are also welcome to skedaddle and go sleep and
I'm gonna
yourself.
go, man. I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
We did our show earlier.
It was good talking to you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on. It's good to see you all.
All right, we'll talk to you later, man.
Cheers.
Peace out, homie.
All right, who do we got next?
All right. We got young Brando. I think young
right.
Brando's been in the longest so far.
Sounds
so we can bring
good.
him
We'll
in.
do young Brando and then BGC, and then we'll sort of finish up with Caruso and you guys. Does that work?
Yeah.
All right,
do it.
young Brando, how you doing, my man? You're on mute.
You're on mute right now. You can undo it and then you're good.
What
there you go,
baby?
How's it going, man?
What's up? What's up?
How's it going, fellas?
Not too bad, dude. Not too bad. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good.
Hey, I wanted to publicly apologize to the 120 people in here on behalf of myself for calling you out for being a scammer in our Discord when it started. I was convinced that young Brando was trying to scam people with fake packs.
It was a little too good to be true, to be honest with you.
Yeah. He was posting like pack pictures that I had seen before. Ultimately, what it is that like there is a person that is out there that has a lot of unopened packs that is very trustworthy, that will sell you packs for a given price and gift you the moments after the fact. And I'd seen people with that same screenshot of those packs, like utilizing that to scam people out of money to like pay them and then open the pack and then never send them the moments. So I was like all up in his business, and it turns out that I was completely wrong, and he's legit. And if I'm not mistaken, young Brando, when the packs that you cracked in the immediate aftermath of that with said person, what you like got a LeBron Kobe tribute, right?
Yeah, actually, no, I got 2 metallic gold first moment LeBrons.
That's right. Not the Kobe tribute, but like, stupid like 5-figure moments, just like dope shit.
It was pretty crazy, and John Morant's, and it was a good time. A buddy of mine that I actually ran into, I'll give him a shout out. Unique FT. I ran into him on Discord when I first started, and we had just started chatting about basketball and stuff like that. And he like ran all these numbers and did all this math that I have no idea about, and basically just gave me the keys to the car and was like, if you could pay for it, I think that this is what you're gonna run into if you open these packs. And sure enough, his prediction came true, man. I put it on the line, and it ended up paying off.
Wow, I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. So you got a pack today?
Yes,
or yesterday? Yesterday.
Yes, I got lucky. I didn't actually hit the first queue.
You didn't? You got one in the later ones?
I got one in the second one. In the second one.
Nice.
What were the odds that was going to happen, Taylor?
11.
Do we need to look into this? Do we need to look into this at all? Okay.
No.
It was 11.8%.
We're good.
It happened to me.
Is he a mod? Is he a mod? We got to check.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Mod alert.
I
was surprised the second queue wasn't drastically bigger than the first one. You'd think more people would have been in it, because there was a lot that qualified, but
I think there isn't that much of an incentive to jump from lower level to the middle level. There was a lot of incentive to jump from the middle level to the There's
all
like
the way.
Yeah, might as well
all the way.
Snooze. Let me know. Apparently, Andrew, the guy the iRacer dude, just got like shit on for like gifting moments to people to like help them qualify for a particular threshold. I sent a couple moments to friends that like were close. They were like 100 or 200 points away. So like I sent a couple rare I don't think that's a problem. Anyway, I won't get into that. I don't want to bring it up again. But Brando, I think you just need to share your screen and then make sure that you've got the little check mark selected for the.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out right now. I didn't realize how to do that.
We'll get you there.
Security and privacy.
Yeah, sometimes you have to give it like access to Chrome, or like it's trying to access your whatever. Oh yeah, thanks. Snooze is saying thanks again. I'll send it back ASAP. Yeah, it was for Snooze. Snooze. Speaking of, I keep seeing all the car chases on your Twitch stream, and I can't. I'm like never available. Snooze runs a Twitch stream that like every time there's a car chase on TV, he goes live and like does car chase bingo, and it's the most fun that I've ever had. It's so fun. He just like live streams over the top of it. It's super good.
Also, shout out to Snooze. We went to one of the Grizzlies playoff games together. He's in Nashville. He drove in. We got some grub and then went and watched the Grizzly game. So good guy, real person. Everybody's virtual, you know. It's nice to like actually meet somebody.
I'm clicking screen recording, but it's not letting me.
Yeah. So usually, like, are you in Chrome?
I am in Chrome, but it told me to go to my Mac, my system preferences in Mac.
Mm-hmm.
I clicked on security and privacy. I clicked on privacy. I just clicked on screen recording, but it's like a. I can't click on the box. You know what I mean?
I got you. Sometimes like in the top right, like where the URL bar where you like type in like the address where it says like streamyard.com/whatever, up in the top right, sometimes there's like a little like a lock or it's got like a camera or something like that. And it's like grant permission to something like that. I'm not sure if anybody else knows or has done StreamYard before with a Mac, like what he might have to do. I do not.
Give me 1 second.
Chugs, aren't you a Mac guy? I feel like you're a Mac guy. Top left on Mac, Snooze Fighting says. But yeah, same thing. You have to restart Chrome for it to work, I think. GP's Top Shot says. Oh, here we go. I see you. There it is.
Yeah.
Boom, baby. We're on.
We're hot.
Winning.
We're hot. I don't think we have audio, but don't worry about it. Let's just rip through this pack. We know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
What am I doing here?
Plunge is a legit software guy. Part of my job is to help people do shit.
So y'all can see that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're good.
Let's rock.
Here we go.
Here we go.
What are we looking for? You're a big basketball guy, right?
Probably a Devin Booker or Chris Paul. Yeah, I mean that would probably be ideal, you know.
Okay.
All right, rookie. Oh,
We got a Giannis. We got a Giannis comment. All right.
Here we go. I mean, it's feeling
Work
like
with that.
I like this. This is usually a good sign when you got like the low end and then a high end, you know?
It's feeling spicy.
Split the difference.
Feeling spicy.
All right.
Kendrick Nunn. Okay.
They're really, I swear to God, man, like every pack though, they're always giving me like Chicago and Bulls guys all the time. I swear.
They're packing it for you. Tobias.
Tobias Harris. We've seen it, Tobias.
Yep.
So one more playoff, right?
Nunn's in the current challenge, according to Politicos.
Well, Mitchell. All right, Spider Mitchell.
You know, I'm getting
good cereal.
Okay, here we go. I'm feeling it.
All right, let's see. Let's bring it home. Devin Booker. Clippers.
Pat Beverly.
Okay.
Paul
George.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. You know what I mean? I used to play against him in college.
Ooh. Did you really?
Yeah.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Louisiana Tech.
Okay.
Wait, what? Are you from Louisiana?
No, I'm actually from Texas.
Oh, okay. Paul Millsap, shout out Louisiana Tech.
Yeah, big
right?
Shout out to Paul.
He's like a legend down there. I'm from Louisiana. I dated a girl who went to Louisiana Tech. I had some decent times in Ruston. I know Ruston, in Monroe.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember Griff's. We got that Griff's. I'll never forget that place, that cheeseburger stand, man. It was the best.
Russ Vegas, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Montrose, man. Or what was it? Monroe, right? Is that the town over? Yeah. Yeah.
There's Monroe and then Shreveport. Like Shreveport had like casinos and stuff, right? I mean, you could get banged up there for sure.
Yeah, no, you could definitely get in trouble in Louisiana, man. But Ruston was a backwards place, man. They were like 30 years back over there.
Oh yeah. You just went there and hooped, right? You just basically
hooped basketball. Yeah. That was pretty much it. Just stuck around the basketball team. We had the longest rows that season. We had the longest rows schedule in college basketball. So it was like we were never really in class that year.
I bet that was really tough. You know,
Yeah, tough life. Not having to. Oh,
Well,
man.
thanks, man. Well,
Yeah,
really,
dude, thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. We see you
What's
out there
up?
in the Discord streets.
yeah,
Let's
man.
rank
I'll
it.
go out there. Good luck with everything.
Yeah,
Love
man.
what y'all are doing.
Hey, hit up Dream Shaker. It sounds like you might have
Yeah,
to hop in
definitely. I
on
didn't
this.
even know that they
Yeah.
were running games. I'm definitely gonna
Yeah.
have to play some games now.
So I saw. So Taylor, you're gonna have to play with Greg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you remember that Pat Bev moment where he hits the corner 3 uncontested, that's gonna be me. It's gonna be everyone doubling Greg in 3-on-3, and I'm just gonna stand in the corner and just stroke it out there.
But Greg 6'5", Brando, if you don't mind me asking, how tall are you?
I'm like 6'3".
Okay. So like good guard size.
Yeah, decent little guard, you know.
Nice.
Decent little guard.
Although in like the
Decent
top shot pickup world, you might be playing the 4 or the 5 at 6'3".
Yeah, you're stretch five. You're stretch five.
Well, we'll try to like scheme a way where we can just all be guards, you know. Let's just run it down.
Positionless. Yeah, positionless.
Yeah, you know.
Run and gun,
Ball
half
move.
court.
Yeah, dreams all over the place, man. That guy moves, you know. So I'm not worried about it. There'll be a lot of
Love that. All right,
Yeah.
man. We gotta rate this pack though. Before
Yeah, we
hop
gotta
out.
we gotta rate it real quick.
Let's do it.
All right, so the Paul George is 180, I think, right now, and that's going to be part of the 8-in challenge. So it's like the 4th or 5th best outside of Booker, Paul, Giannis, Trey, George. So it's like right in the middle. I'm gonna give this, with the other moments, like 5.2.
Solid middle of the
Because I
pack.
like the Giannis in there too, because that might get a championship moment to him.
Within the
That's
context of what I've voted, I'm gonna give it a 6.4. So
Going-
it's not it's better than Dream Shakers, but it's not as good as the other guys who pulled a Chris Paul rare and a Giannis
Oh,
rare.
really?
You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
Going 5'9", pretty middle of the pack. I'm not like, I wouldn't be pissed off by this pack. I wouldn't be super excited by it, but you still got a pack. It's pretty awesome. You got one.
One that you got to like hold on to for
There
a
you
while,
go.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right,
man.
Y'all have a good
Well,
night.
thanks for joining, man.
Thanks for coming
Take
on.
it easy, Brando.
Yep.
Peace out.
All right. What
All
do we
right.
got? Who we got
And,
next? We
and
got
then there were
Caruso?
2. And well,
And there were
technically
2.
there's 4 because we got 4 more packs to crack. Let's keep rolling. We're gonna give in BGC.
Yeah, BGC,
How are you?
that's cool.
Good to see you
What's
again.
up? Like the jersey, Taylor. How's just is this bothering you? Like almost every single person has a cool Cats jersey.
Yeah, the FOMO is pretty heavy right now.
I mean, be honest. Is it really heavy, or are you just like shaking your head in your own?
It's
head right
it's
now?
heavy, but I'm not ponying up yet.
All right.
Just wait until Roham announces before the legendary like finals moment. just like, oh hey, by the way, everybody that's in the Cool Cats is gonna go to game 1 at in Charlotte.
Oh
Yeah.
right. I'll have
Something
my number
crazy.
2. I'll have my black number 2 ball Cool Cats jersey without a doubt.
All expenses paid for 2,500 people.
It's gonna liquidate.
The rigged
Sell it all in the
comments would be ridiculous. People would be like, "It's rigged. It's all
I'd be like,
rigged."
all right. I'd be like, all right, this one actually is rigged. I'm out of here later.
Yeah.
No more articles. Fuck all you guys. I'm out.
Oh man.
Hey,
Too good.
Plunge.
All right. Yes.
So I want to give away one of these common playoff moments, if
Fuck
that's
it,
cool
yeah.
with you guys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
we
do
can
it.
You know,
Let's
because
do it. We can roll it in the nightbot.
I've been a recipient of a winner, so I want to give back.
Didn't you? So you won a Cool Cat, right?
I did.
You won like a sick one too.
I did.
Did you sell it?
Wow.
And it sold for 0.3.
Oh, I bet you're
And-
sad
and
about
now-
it.
And I just
now.
was looking at it. I was just looking at it this afternoon, and
Oh,
I
no.
looked at my wife, and I go, "How much are you mad at me?" And she goes, "Why?" I was like, "Because it sold for 1.85 like the other day."
God.
Yeah.
Hey man.
That was
It's
like
all
2
good
days
though,
ago.
because
You never know with these things.
You never know.
listen, I got it for free. So what did I make? Like $600 for free? Like great
Infinite
scheme of
percent come
things.
up.
Like
Oh,
I know we
man.
have in the Cool Cats Discord, like, you know, take profit, like
Yeah.
it's all good.
Can't apologize for profits.
But
Don't ever look
yeah.
back. That's the
yeah,
thing.
you can't look back. You can't look back at a 1.85. Like, oh well.
So my story on this one is, so Alan is a good friend at this point, Top Shot Allen, huge CryptoKitties guy. And so right when I minted that, I had no idea that anything was going to be, and they were like 0.02. So I sent him one of my cool cats being like, hey, like you've had a rough couple months. Like this is a friendly gesture. And then like everything
$40 at the time.
It was like, you know, $20 or $30 or whatever it was. And then just, I was like, all right, well, that's a really nice gift.
Yeah. Well, and I think the one that was like right after me was like a yellow background Bob Ross screen.
Yeah.
So it's like, not only did I give up like that one, like the person who won the giveaway after me.
It was D'Artagnan or somebody like that.
Yeah,
right?
like I was like, someone, that's nice.
Yeah, and sold it for like 0.9.
Yeah, because it was one of those like, it's never gonna get that high. Oh no, it didn't.
I thought a Bob Ross.
Never
I thought
say
I
never.
heard this right. Didn't a Bob Ross somebody pay like 8.5? Yeah,
I saw 8.5. I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah, that's insane.
For anybody that has no idea what we're talking about, there's an NFT project called Cool Cats. We had the guys from the team on 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Told their story.
They told their story, and then like it hit
4th of July weekend.
Yeah,
that was
right.
And I bought one right after too.
Yeah,
bought
and
two before.
It was awesome. So if you didn't see it in the middle of today or at the end of the day, they announced a collaboration with the Ghost guy, which like the floor went from like 0.45 ETH, which is like just under $1,000 to like 0.8. I don't know. I'll have to look at it right now, like what it is.
I'll tell you the floor. I've got it up right now.
It's crazy.
So
it's stupid.
But anyway, it also happened.
It's not sorting for me.
It happened
0.68 right now is the floor.
And that massive pump happened 15 minutes after I DM'd Plunge saying, man, they've been going down lately. I think I might just sell my other one because it feels like people are losing interest. I put it up there for 0.55, and 15 minutes later I look and the floor is at 0.7 and it's fucking gone. And I'm like,
damn it.
Oh man.
It always happens that way too. It's always like, all right, that pump was nice, that was cool, and then all of a sudden something gets dropped.
I'm just mad. Mine got sold last week on Pete's stream.
Yeah,
like I had it listed like a joke price, and then it's like
0.69.
Yeah,
I bought one right before you jumped on Pete's stream because I'm like, I know this thing's gonna just go for no reason, so I'm just gonna buy here like 0.12, and I put it up at like 0.4, thinking, I won't get that high overnight.
Yeah. Nope. You're not wrong, Sumas.
And look, I don't want to pump too much, and we got a pack to rip, but like, I really do think the simplicity of this and the backstory behind it, and the fact that he told his story on a stream, and it was put out there in the ether in the way that it did. I think that is a very heavy positive factor for these guys, and so I don't think Cool Cats are going anywhere. Frankly, I really don't.
No. I was having an argument, or not argument, but I was making some points in Discords and then like on Twitter threads, like this is Hello Kitty for NFTs.
Yeah,
and Hello Kitty
100%.
isn't
like Pig or whatever,
amazing art, but like Hello Kitty is the second largest, other than Pokemon, it's the second largest franchise in the world, like media franchise. And guess what? Hello Kitty has a bunch of fucking friends. So guess what's coming? Like that's what's coming next.
It's simple. It's disarming. It's charming. It's applicable. Like any age can get into this. Like I don't think it's going anywhere, man. That's just me. But let's rip this freaking pack though. That's more fun, right?
That is more fun. Yeah. So whatever the first non-rare playoff moment that comes up, we'll give it away.
All right.
Love it.
Awesome. Yeah. Plunge will jump back in and we'll nightbot it, I'm sure.
I don't think the volume's working. Oh, there it is.
Oh, we're on. It's gonna be loud. I can feel it. What? No, it's not loud. Unless it's too loud for you.
I turned it down a little bit.
Okay, good. Yeah, this is good. We got AD. That's the giveaway. Whoa! Let's go.
Dude, I'm surprised this one isn't going for more. Isn't it like $30 or $25 or something?
I have like 75 of these, and this is one I don't have.
By a toe. I mean, if he's 2 inches back, the Nets are in the finals, right?
If he's a size 16, they're in.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Hey man, yeah, like Kudos to you. Did you just see that plunge? The moment that's being given away?
Yeah, I had to do something on Discord, so I popped away.
That's fine. Kevin Durant, man.
Triple J.
Hey, get that Triple J in there.
Dope.
A nice dunk.
I'm biased. I think he's still going to be something, but it's starting to get starting to get kind of nervous.
In the scary territory.
He looks the part, but he can't stay healthy, or it's just
I mean, is he Julius Randle 2.0?
Oh no, he's much better.
Got a higher ceiling than Randle.
Yeah.
So if that's the ceiling, though, like Randle is, didn't he make an All NBA team this year?
I don't know if he made All NBA, but he's definitely an All Star.
He's an All Star.
Oh, Hartenstein.
But Randle, wow, that is
my cousin.
Hartenstein. Holy hell, playing for the Cavs. No wonder nobody knows who he is.
Hey, it's a debut badge though, right? So that's like a positive.
Holy crap, that is like last names you'd never think you'd see on an NBA jersey. Hartenstein, dude, crazy.
There's the boogie.
And for the record, Julius Randle made second team All NBA.
Wow, but one time he'd spent years just being like an okay guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like productive dude.
Thanks.
Just kind of came together once. Yeah,
Dr. Lumpia in the chat.
Hey, there he is. Yuta Watanabe.
This isn't really his Top Shot debut. Yeah.
Best known for getting murdered by Anthony Edwards earlier in the year. Former Grizzly, also, he was on a two-way contract and sold a shitload of jerseys, by the way, because he's like native Japanese player. And I think he might be the only one active in the NBA right now. Or I mean, he's huge over there in Japan. I mean, he's
here we go.
There you go.
Just wait till China, guys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Clippers.
Paul George.
Oh, Pat Bev.
Oh yeah, I love that Pat Bev.
Got another Bev.
Just wide open in practice 3 right here.
There it is. There's Taylor Stein. Just getting
boom.
Money.
He gets real
cash.
hyped after it though.
Yo, Reggie Jackson's really hype about that. I did not notice that in the video earlier.
I think it must have been a big shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would win? Hey, who would win in a fight? 10-second debate. Who would win in a fight? Pat Bev or Tony Allen?
Tony Allen.
Okay, that's the right answer. That's the right answer. Plunge. You gotta talk about actual hoops for like 2 seconds, okay? It is Tony Allen for sure.
It's Tony Allen for sure.
Plunge is gonna rate this pack right. Or no, we got to give away the KD.
Let's give away the KD. I know everybody was saying keep it.
That is all right. Dude, that's like the best moment in the pack. What an incredible giveaway. What an incredible giveaway.
All right, so BGC, what do you go by? What should we call you?
You can call me whatever, man. That's actually my initials. My name is Brandon Gonzalez Cottrell, but trying to say that is just
Brando.
BGC.
Call you Brando.
Brando.
No,
take one letter off.
BGC. I like BGC. All right, BGC. What would you like the keyword to be for everybody in the chat to type to be eligible to win said Kevin Durant?
Let's go with. I don't know. Let's go with KD.
All right, everybody.
Kevin Durant.
KD in the chat. KD in the chat.
So I'll
keep the KD.
Slarm says
Katie's in the chat. There we go.
Someone literally put JJJ.
I might actually try to buy. I might actually try to buy a Dr. Cool Cat for my dad right now.
A Dr. Cool Cat?
Fun
Why
fact,
right now?
yeah.
Why are you going to do it while it's pumping?
Well, it's not for sale. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll just wait. But it's not going to go below like. It's not going to go below.
It
like
might slip back down. Who knows?
Maybe like a half. I mean.
Anyway, while we're waiting for people to type KD,
I don't care. I don't care. I'm no sympathy. Don't care. I don't care. I just
I brought Caruso on too.
There
Because
he is.
he was the man
Hey.
behind the music. And I love that so much. I love it. It's my favorite thing in the entire world. We're going to roll this. Ready, go.
Love you guys.
Daviska 82.
Awesome.
Daviska 82. You've been around a long time, Daviska 82. I think you've won something before, but
I've seen that name.
I love that name.
Awesome.
So Daviska 82, BGC, how should this person reach out to you?
They can get to me on Discord.
Okay.
Right at BGC0614. Just send me your Top Shot name. And I will.
Daviska, yeah, if you can find him on Discord, great. If you what's your
my Twitter handle?
Your number, because there's a number thing, right?
Oh yeah, let me check that real fast.
Let me try and find it.
Or Daviska can put in the comments his TS username.
No, here we go. This is his. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Daviska 82. That is BGC's Discord username. You need to hit him up in Discord. If you can't figure it out, you can DM me. I'll allow it.
And I'll be able to send it to you in 6 days since we don't have to wait 7 because it was yesterday.
What a win, man.
Dope.
There you go.
Bless you, BGC.
Yes, bless you. Bless. Be blessed. All right, let us rate said pack. Caruso,
It's so bad.
Would you like to rate the pack first?
Special guest, Caruso.
Celebrate.
Oh, it's an honor and a privilege. Okay.
Zooted, buddy.
Cruz is like, I've really
Where's
been
the
paying
snake, man? Where's the
I've
snake?
been paying attention lately.
I'm
but
ready
I would've
for it.
got-
No, I'm gonna give this one a 6.3.
Nice.
Ooh,
All right.
6.3.
Yikes. Yeah.
Real liberal.
Zooted. I love it. Pat Bev
You
is
guys
bottom.
take too long to bring me on.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 3.1.
Whoa.
The KD's nice, but Pat Bev is one of the worst 3, and then Boogie and JJJ are kind of weak. And then I've literally never heard of one of the guys. So give it a 3.1.
Which one? Because there's 2 of them.
When I've heard of Yuta Watanabe. I've never seen him play, but
Only because he got dunked on.
yeah.
It's only because he got dunked on.
I'm giving it a. I'll jump in. Going 3-3. I'm counting the KD as part of the rating. If it's not the KD, then it's even lower. But
Yeah. Agreed.
It's not looking good.
Man, so
Okay.
So Dream Shaker had a pretty bad one, and I gave it a 4.9.
This is worse.
I think the KD though. I mean, what was his best moment? In what was Dream Shaker's best moment? I think, and the irony is obviously you just gave away the KD, but
yeah,
I think that is better than anything that was in that other one, including the rare. So I mean, to that end, I give it a 5. You know, I gave Dream Shaker I think a 4.9, so I'm going to give it a 5.1.
Woof.
Nudging it just because
Okay.
that KD moment is one of the top 1 or 2 moments of the Giannis block in the finals last night, which that's going to be a fucking hell of a legendary to get if they win the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's a big one. I mean, this Kevin Durant moment's the second best. It's the second best moment of the playoffs. Basically.
but it isn't a loss.
True.
I think that's
But
my thing. It's with the Dame Lillard reward moment. It was cool, but it wasn't a loss.
Yeah.
No, it's
true.
that makes it tough, but
All right. PGC, thank you so much for joining us. Really
Thanks, guys.
appreciate it. Thanks for gifting that moment to the community. You're a man and a scholar and a gentleman. Appreciate you. We'll see you out there in the Discord streets.
Take it easy.
All right, man.
later.
Caruso.
And then there was Cruz.
And then there was
What's
Caruso.
up?
So word on the street is that you need a Doge.
I have heard that before. By all means.
All right, let's pick one for you. I'll send it to you.
Oh my god.
So for anybody that doesn't know, so I don't know. It's been a long time, but the Crypto Babe storyline on the First Mint, that was Kifab, right? If you didn't know that, it was Kifab.
Wait, it was?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
She's obviously, if you didn't know, she started this project called the Doge Pound. I think we're gonna have her on next week to talk about this. It's in the middle of the sale. the dogepoundnft.com. She sent me we talked a lot at the beginning of Top Shot and worked together on a bunch of different stuff and just like good friends collaborating on different things in DMs and stuff. And there was obviously like a bunch of stupid like K-pop drama in like soap opera stuff, but support her projects. She's actually like a really talented graphic designer. And so she sent me a bunch of these things to give away to the cool cats and so forth. And she sent me like 20 of them again to say, all right, you can keep some, you can give some away, and so on. So I told Caruso I'd give him one. We're also going to give, I'd say we'll give three. We'll give three away to people in the chat and Caruso. So Caruso, I want you to pick. So you need to tell me the number. We can't look up rarity. You just need to look at the ones that are in my OpenSea, and I can actually filter this down. Pure aesthetic. I don't want you to look like, oh, hey, what's this one worth? What's its rarity? All that stuff.
No, from the heart.
From the heart. I've got 18 of them here because I've given a handful of them away. So we're going to go through all of them. And if it's one that I won't give away, I'll tell you. But there's only like two or three that I'm not going to give away.
That's important. Okay.
So we're going to go through these.
Hint, those are the rare ones.
I'm sure. Of course.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to scroll through. We're going to go slow through these. And then you're going to tell me after we go through.
I feel like the Raiden, the semi like Raiden hat one is pretty weird on the left over there.
Right, this one.
I think a Raiden from Mortal Kombat instantly.
That's pretty strong. So, okay, 70 and
I can tell you that I'm not giving away 69.
Of course, the beanie Doge. I feel. Oh, but you got 181 with the beanie as well. Oh, this is tough. Oh, you got a very bare. Wait, can you scroll down?
Super bare.
46 is so clean.
Very clean.
Droopy eyes and everything.
Between 46, 72, and 142.
So
you want to let the chat decide?
Yeah, I think I could use some help on this.
So 46. What was this one?
Help me out.
So this one?
Yeah, I can't see.
46. 72. Hold on, I can scroll. I can zoom in.
And 142.
Says 72.
So 46 down there. 72. This one.
Yeah.
And then 142.
You're the man, Plunge. Everyone already knows this who's listening, but we got a legend on our hands right here.
Which one do you want? You want?
Oh,
you got to pick, and we'll give away the other two, and then one.
Got a couple 46s. People,
you got to pick one more. So pick 4 of them.
I'm gonna go Mario Tiger 72.
Okay, so this one's yours. Home. So then the other ones that you kind of liked were 46.
So clean.
And then 142. Pick one more, and those are the 3 that we'll give away.
Okay. It's between 142 and 70.
I kind of like the white one with 76. Shades. Yeah. I like the white one with shades.
70.
Yeah. It's another Christian boy.
So this one's yours. I'll send it. I don't have MetaMask on this right now. I actually submitted a help desk ticket to my organization to ask them if I could download it, and they said no. So I had it on my. So 142. This one's going to Caruso. I'll put a favorite on that one. Oh no, that's not. That's right. I got to do it. Oh, because I'm not logged in. That's right. All right. So we're going to roll 70. So type 70 in the chat. Hold on. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. How do I stop sharing?
Just click out of it on the bottom.
There we go. All right. Type 70 in the chat, everybody. 70. So we're going to give away 70 to someone in the chat. And again, if you win it, it's your responsibility. You got to DM me on Twitter or on Discord your ETH address, ETH wallet. And if you don't have one, I'll help you figure out how to get one. 70. All right. We only have like 16 eligible users. 70.
Man, the people.
All right, here we go.
We
got like 5 seconds. 10. All right, let's roll it. Snooze.
Snooze won.
No. Snooze.
Attaboy, Snooze. Out there chasing.
All right, so you get that's a
chasing
clean
car
one.
chases.
Number 70.
There you go.
Number 70. All right, so Snooze gets that one. And then so the next one is going to be so this one's yours. This one's Snooze's.
Wait.
The next one was
No, Caruso took the one with the hat, right?
Yeah, the Mario hat.
The Mario looking one at the top.
Tony's
Yeah.
this one. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. So the tiger one's the next one. What's the tiger one? Hold on. No, that was the one that we did. Okay,
That is
so
Mario
two,
Tiger.
these two are accounted for, and then it was
142, I think.
142. So
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So type.
Crazy guy.
All right. So we're gonna stop sharing that. We're gonna do 142, right? All right. Here we go. 142 in the chat. 142.
Type 142. 142
42 in the chat.
for the win.
I love giving stuff away. It's like my favorite thing. on the entire world.
142.
I
You're getting
love
pretty
it.
good at it.
I'm getting better at it. I know that we're hemorrhaging people right now, and there's only like the chances of you winning this right now are really strong. There's only like 70 people in Twitch because
I've
we've been
never been
going for
higher.
way too long, and that's totally fine. And that's great because that means if you stuck it out for 2 hours and 20 minutes, you have a really
You
good
get some
chance of
free
getting
shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Get some free
142.
shit.
Earned it.
All right, here we go. 10 seconds. 142 in the chat. Lorax, cut it out. 143. All right, here we go. We're gonna roll it. A sigh for me.
Wow.
I know him.
Cool cat. Cool
I know
cat.
that name too.
Yeah.
Cool
He's
cat
a
as
cool
well.
cat. I know that cool cat.
He's a cool cat. All right.
I seen it.
I saint it. Someone write this down. Because I'm not paying attention. I'll remember. Okay, 142
Lorax
went
has
to
them.
aside. And then the last one is this super clean one, 46. Let's take a look at this one.
Yeah, that one's
This is
on,
doggy number
arguably
46.
the best.
Doggy.
That was
Do you have
the
any-
tough vote.
Okay. It's super for trader. I think for trait is low probability.
Simple.
So
Yeah,
it could be
simple.
very rare.
Typically
know.
is.
Don't know if it is. It might be. You might be getting a really, really rare Doge Pound. All right. So stop sharing. So we need 46 in the chat. 46 in the chat. Six in the chat. 6 in the chat. 46. Type it again. I just reset it. So everybody that already typed it, 46 in the chat. Holy shit, it's 11 o'clock. Whoops. My bad. Sorry, everybody on the East Coast. Whoops. All right.
That's all right. It's Thirsty
10
Thursday.
seconds.
We good.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. 46. Ready, go. Cart Pig. Cart Pig. That's a new name that I haven't seen in a while.
I've not heard that one.
No. I've seen Cart Pig before. I lied. Hey, yeah. So again, Cart Pig, Snooze, aside for me. Your responsibility. Get me your ETH address in Twitter DMs or in Discord DMs, and I will send that as soon as I can. Probably a little later tonight, if not some point tomorrow. But I'll send you those. So Caruso, you've got a pack to crack. Is that correct?
You already know.
Crack.
You
Let's
already
do
know.
it.
That's what it is.
Crack
Let's
that
do it.
Let's rip,
Oh my
rip
god.
it. Rip
Right,
it.
wait.
Rip it like a frog.
Cart Pig, first NFT. Love that, man.
Oh, that's great.
Love
Good
that.
story there.
And for
People
everybody that
helping
doesn't, I
people.
think it's the Doge Pound. For anybody that liked the art on those, I think it's the Doge Pound NFT.
You put their Discord, well, you could also maybe put their Discord link up too if you want.
I think it's that one.
The Doge Pound.
All right, I'm about to lose your my ability to hear you, my friends, but it's with it for the glory of the banger. All right. Right off the bat, 11104.
Jojo,
Mr.
Jojo, 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 Jojo,
Jojo.
Jojo, Jojo.
Oh, that's actually a monster
Yeah,
yum.
it really is. He says,
Do
"Give
your
me that."
thing
He's
and
like,
boo.
wait. He's like, why are you giving me all this space? You know who the fuck I am? Oh my god.
He is so good and also hilarious.
Yeah. 5470, 4-digit. Oh, a little buck. Okay, these are two badass players, at least in the playoff set.
It's a good play too.
Mr. Buckets.
He says, "I'm gonna have that."
Yeah, it's just
I'm gonna have that. Yeah. I'm gonna have that.
He goes, Giannis, you're gonna have to move. Okay, we'll come back to you. All right. We had to bring ourselves back down to earth. We had two all-stars.
Michael Mulder.
A beautiful little reverse, though.
A little up and under. A little finger roll.
Taylor will buy that from you for $50.
I was literally about to say that. I feel like Taylor would pull that in a nice pickup game.
That beer that I just showed, by the way, is Memphis. It's from Memphis. It's a brewery called Wiseacre, and it's called Gotta Get Up to Get Down. It is a coffee stout, and it is incredible. No, I'm cracking.
A coffee stout.
I don't care.
It's like a relaxed. It's like a relaxed Four Loko.
Fun fact.
Awesome art on the can, by the way.
Actually,
T-Will's asked. Okay, I thought he was just coming out of nowhere with that.
No, somebody asked, you dipshit. Of course, that's why I just blurted it out.
The Chugs alcohol selection is one of the most exciting aspects of the show.
Yeah, here's the other one.
Oh, another 4-digit, Mr. Lamb, but it's a TS debut.
Jeremy Lamb can play. He can play.
Craft
UConn guy.
I don't know if anybody was around when a Denver Beer Company did an NFT 1-of-1 auction for beer for life, which was awesome.
Yeah,
I think there should be more breweries that do that.
I think there's just gonna be more companies that do that. Think about when McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or one of these companies is free Big Mac for life. Like, that's gonna be huge.
They don't. McDonald's doesn't need to raise $10,000 for.
They don't.
For that.
They don't.
Well, they just do a giveaway. They just do a giveaway.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway,
just be promo.
But I agree with you. It's going to become "quote unquote" mainstream. Let's do it.
All right. Another 4-digit.
Harden.
All right. Hardenia. I've got a lot of all-stars here. Gotta say thank you.
Bucket.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Man, just him and that's a rare kind of play from him. He's more of like the, step back, shake you down kind of thing. Not like this in the lane, just tomahawk it.
He's a big boy too. He could be.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He looks like he's eating a lot of cheeseburgers.
It reminds me, well, he's just partying in the club way too night every night. It's not the cheeseburger.
Yeah. He goes to Atlanta. He plays the Hawk. He plays the Hawks. You know what's happening that night. He's hitting the strip club.
Magic City, baby. Lou Williams.
Leonard Peppers. My buddy used to work at a club out here, and he would see him in the club at like 3 to 5 a.m. before before the night that whatever team he was on at the time is playing in LA. And it's like, bro, you got a game. He wasn't even a Harden fan. He just wanted to be like, you have to play tomorrow. What are you doing?
Not fazed by it. He says, I don't care. I don't care.
All right. Moment of truth. I'm hoping. No, I haven't heard anyone say Trae Young. I'm really hoping for Trae Young.
Somebody just said it. Yeah, somebody just said Trae Young.
Oh, that's my dude then. That's my dude. Oh, Slarm. Okay, my guy. Here we go. Woo! Oh, it's Clipper.
Another Clipper.
Reggie. Smoking that
and
Reggie.
The crowd goes wild.
The Rec Spec monster. He's about to get paid, man. He's about to get paid.
Yeah, for real.
And it might be a terrible decision, but he is going to get paid.
But you want him on your team,
Yeah, but not as your not as your second highest paid guy though.
Hell no. Whatever. I feel like we're running into a really interesting point with the CBA and where the Supermax and all this has gone to support the players to where it's going to hit a wall while we're simultaneously running into a ceiling with how much money we're making from TV deals. Like it's about to Punch, you're giving me a face right now. But
keep going.
I don't Taylor, you're on mute, I think.
I mean, I think that this is actually a really fascinating point of where we're going from a GM, you know, actual like schematics number perspective of constructing a roster. Because it's like we're in this whole era of player empowerment, which is 100% where we should be, where, you know, these guys are making more money, taking a bigger cut of what we're making, but we're not raising the salary cap in, you know, to actually balance that out. And it's about to leave a bunch of GMs with fucking puzzles. You know, it's you know, if they want to maintain, for the example, you know, if these smaller market teams want to hold their big players with a supermax, they're going to have to pay them what, 50 mil a year. Then you have half of your salary cap taken with one player. Like, I don't know. It's a balance that we really have to figure out.
Yep.
I don't have to figure out shit.
Yeah. Amen. You don't care.
GM's got to figure that out.
You don't care.
Okay, so let's bring the pack back up. Do we need to rate this one? I feel like this is booty cheeks. Embiid's nice.
It's pretty cheeky.
I get booty.
Is this the worst pack?
No.
No, it's not the worst pack.
Dream Shakers was still the worst.
Yeah,
because he didn't have a single. He had an all-star, but it was like Blake Griffin and DeMarcus.
But all his commons are like good players.
That's true.
I'm gonna give this. So what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna give this a score, and then I'm gonna run and go to the bathroom, and then I'll come right back and we'll finish up. Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna give this a 4.3.
Jugs, what do you got?
I gave 4.9 to Dream Shaker. This is a 4.9 as well.
I'm going
floor
5.5.
It's a floor pack.
Yes.
5.5.
5.5.
I love the Embiid. I might just have to go buy one of those.
That Embiid is really vicious.
Did you see he gives it like the ball fake? Like,
yeah, with one hand.
Yeah.
Holds it like it's a damn softball in his hand. Ridiculous.
We got 2 more packs, huh?
Yeah, me and you, buddy. We didn't get to show the I want to find that Steve Ballmer leg grab.
I put it in the private chat. If you scroll up.
Oh, you did.
Way like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Get it queued up for when Plunge comes back.
Yeah. We'll get it. I'll share the screen. It's
Caruso, you saw this, right?
Which one was it?
Steve Ballmer going nuts on the bench. Have you seen this? Where he's rubbing the guy's legs?
Just too many times. It freaks me out, man.
He's just treating them like ski poles. Okay, let's see.
It's really uncomfortable. Like,
where is it? Oh, there it is.
And I don't want to judge anyone for their lifestyle. But it's just like I feel like it wasn't complicit.
Yeah, I don't get the sense the guys next to him were in on
uncomfortable.
It. Yeah, it's the guy like trying to like push his arm away that really freaks me out.
On the left, yeah, look at him. He's like, no, Steve, Steve, you got to
dude on the right is like, well, you know, he paid for my ticket.
He's like, Steve Ballmer.
Steve Ballmer is lit.
Plunge, here it is.
Oh! I had this.
I've seen it. I've seen it on repeat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's tip to tip integration. It's tip to tip.
Tip to tip efficiency.
Efficient. What's it called?
Middle out.
Middle out.
Yeah, middle out.
So all right. Good. It's been 2.5 hours.
We got 2 packs.
We got a rip.
But we got
I got
2
my
packs through.
I got my screen up. I could
finish strong.
Let's hope so.
Let's do it.
But first, look at my bone and banana.
Oh god.
What is this? What is this?
We are at the top. Did you pay for that?
No. Well,
gas.
I paid gas.
Yeah.
I paid like $10.
It's the American flag for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I really think the future of NFTs has arrived, and it is in the form of that bone and banana. Did I just pull like am I gonna swap this for an ape tomorrow? Like,
I think so.
It's possible.
I'm pretty
the pink is just
Just the tip.
So phallic.
Just sitting.
We've reached that point in the stream, everybody. If you
I
if
hope
you leave, I
stuck
don't
around.
blame you.
Yeah,
I
we
hope
haven't
I
lost
hope
you
you-
yet.
I hope you stuck around because this is the money shot.
Get home safely.
All right, let's
Okay,
let's
okay,
open
okay.
a pack.
Okay,
All right,
okay,
let's finish this
open a
out.
pack.
All right, here we go.
All right. Let me make sure. I'm sharing the window, not my tab. So if you don't hear audio, I'll back out and.
I feel like mine's still
do it real
going.
quick.
Here, I just shut mine off.
I really don't care.
Audio or no?
No audio.
Just
Okay.
rip through.
We're gonna
Just
fix,
rip
we're
through
gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this. No.
Okay,
We're gonna
you
fix this.
Okay. You've been on the stream a million times, Chugs.
Mm-hmm.
Your
All right.
your video, by the way, Crusoe, it's your camera focused finally.
Finally.
Yeah, you were pretty
Long time.
foggy there. All right, there's that.
I tried
All
at
right.
one point and I wasn't gonna.
Yeah, you were like
884. Let's
I
go.
wasn't gonna flounder. You
Three
know?
digit
okay,
Mitchell.
three digit,
All right.
three
all
digit.
right.
That's about $7. Nice.
Kemba.
Whatever.
Kemba, don't care.
Ellie.
35,000, not a 40.
Daniel
I've never
heard
heard
of
of
that
that
guy.
guy. Never heard of that guy.
It-
And it's a
2010
playoff
against
moment.
Warriors. Yeah.
Holy hell. Suns. Hey.
Hey.
Okay.
Eight in
Which
playoff.
moment
Let's
is this?
go.
Can you watch it? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Sure. It's a dunk.
He
A
says,
roll?
"I'm a
Just an
roll,
oop, Just an oop.
roll ski."
He's gotten so much better in the
See that
past
pass?
He's great.
year and a half.
Just
Yeah,
throw it
Chris
up
Paul just
near the rim. Just
put it somewhere. I'll
Let's
take
all
care of it.
let's all parrot Bill Simmons and Russillo talking points that we've heard in the last couple weeks.
He
I haven't
has
listened to Simmons in years. Here we go. 3-pointer.
Oh, look. Okay,
Let's
that's
go.
a dub. That's a dub.
Nice.
Wow.
That's so
First rare pack ever. So that's good. I'll take
Yeah.
it. I'll take it. Not a
you should
notable
take it.
cereal at all, but
Yeah, you should take it.
Yeah.
It's $400, fucker.
well, yeah.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Chugs, you gonna do the challenge?
With a little D book.
He-
I don't know.
he has a
I
lot
need
of
to. I need
context
to.
built
I need to go
into it.
see what the challenge is now.
It's
That I
Booker, Paul for 375, Paul George 180, Reggie Jackson 124, Pat Bev 118. So you got a couple hundred more, probably
So
like
I
800
got
more.
so I got two Suns. I like that. I got a triple digit Donovan Mitchell, which is
This is a good
solid.
pack. This is a good
Yeah.
pack. I would give
It's
this
a
a
pretty good
9.1. You got
Nice.
the best. Yeah, the only like you got the best.
Who pulled better than me? The Chris Paul or the? I mean,
no, this is
Giannis
a
and-
better. This is
This
better.
is Ben.
Yeah, all around for sure.
Best pack of the night. I
Atta
think.
boy.
There we go.
Atta
Taylor,
boy,
it's
Chugs.
your turn to rip.
Dude, here we go.
Get yourself going.
Taylor's probably like, why am I on this
Freaky,
stream
yeah.
still? It's 2 hours and 30 minutes. I got stuff to do.
Let's see.
Got more investigations. I'm just listening to the music over here.
All right.
It's keeping
You guys
my
see it?
tab going.
That's what I did. Then I realized no one
All
else
right.
was hearing it.
You guys see the pack, right?
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
What we got? What we got? Jazz.
Oh, jingle.
All right, the Aussie.
Just watch.
Good eye, mate.
All right. Ooh, high off the glass. All right. Ooh, Julius.
Julius. Little orange Julius.
Almost got the really wild cereal. 32333. All right. Oh, Daniel Gafford. It's
Same.
a fire pack.
Literally have never heard it. I'm gonna have to look up. Like, where did he go to cop? It's so random. You know, he played for Arkansas. I should have known that. SEC dude.
Oh,
Ooh,
Right in my backyard.
who's that?
Who's that?
Oh, Ben McLemore.
Ben. You
Kansas.
see
boy.
Lakers
He
three,
cannot
and you get a
play
little
basketball.
excited.
Yeah.
Ben McLemore does
That-
not know how to
yeah.
play basketball.
he does not know how to play basketball?
He's just an athlete. He doesn't know how to play basketball.
I would argue he's a better shooter, like an actual like basketball artist than an athlete.
All right.
Yeah. I would tell you no. Ben
All right, we've
McLemore
heard about
does
this
not
pack so
know
far.
All right, here we go.
This is pretty cheap.
This is cheap. This is by far the
This
worst
is the
so far.
bootiest of all booty packs, right?
This is pretty cheap.
All right,
kind of bad.
number 1, Giannis. Here we go. Clippers.
Another Clipper.
Oh, Paul George.
Okay.
But
Yeah, this
but
is
at
the worst
600s.
I
No,
see
this
your
is
red
Middle of the
pretty-
road. Middle of the road. Middle of the road, Paul George. That redeems
is
it a little
pretty
bit.
woof.
It's a 4.4.
Oh, it's your girlfriend. Woof.
4-4.
4.4 because Paul George is right in the middle.
Yeah, I'm going to give this the lowest one I got. This is a 5.1. Or no, 4.9 was my lowest. This is a 4.7. Pretty tough.
Teresa?
Ooh, that's
Yeah, I'm gonna go. We'll see. Like I said, that 6'3" before with no context, having voted before, and I get that was boo boo. We're gonna tie it. We're gonna bring this down to like a 4.8. 4.8.
all right. You know, I told everyone before I was getting Pat Bev, and I thought
did.
I pulled it. I nearly got a Pat Bev.
Dude, so
You're
many
ready for it.
Clippers. I know the teams are limited, but like it felt like everybody was pulling a damn Clipper.
Yeah, we had a lot of Clippers there. All right, gentlemen.
All right.
I got to go let the dogs out.
Who let the dogs out?
Baja Man.
Hey.
There might be people in the chat that don't understand that reference, and it's
Right.
makes me sad.
It's like,
But-
ugh.
That was
That's
that was a good one. We ripped some packs, gave some stuff away. Thank you everybody for the subscriptions. If you stuck with us all the way through and you watched the first minute live stream before, you've been 4 hours of Top Shot on Thursday nights. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
We'll have good stuff next week too.
Yeah, we'll have good stuff next week.
We got some good stuff lined up. Some interesting one thing I want to tease that I was kind of excited. We got somebody who is kind of nerdy, but actually reviews the code on a lot of NFT projects and like different things, like what makes a project good or bad, like kind of the guts of certain things. That person's gonna come on. Sarah, I think her name's Sarah. So she should be very interesting. Like if you're trying to kind of learn about that space outside of Top Shot, like be good.
Yeah.
Other
Might
folks as well.
Might give away some more Doge.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
And there's
Who's
no
to say?
but to nerds now. You know, there's nerds are tight, especially
Nerds are
in this
tight.
space.
Nerds are in.
Well,
Nerds
nerds
are
are
in.
billionaires in Silicon Valley now, so yeah, I guess that's true.
Well, with that, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. It's been a privilege. Have a good night.
Cheers.